What's up, everybody? It's your host with the most. Your boy Dub Q is in the building, and I want to welcome you to the Black Cat Panther podcast, man. Make no mistake about it. You are in the right place. Look, you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here. And your boy Dub Q would like to just say thank you. And look, before anything else, you see the panel is here. We are going to get into it, but as you come on in, wipe your feet off on the mat, like, subscribe to the channel, show that love. Look, Black Cat Panther podcast is in full effect. Fellas, how y'all feeling tonight?
Feeling good, feeling good.
Yes,
Man,
sir. Yes, sir. Go.
it's it's time to be here. It's time to get it in. You know what time it is.
Well, there's a bevy of things to talk about. There's a bevy of things to get on to. Uh, I might as well say that we cocked and loaded because AR-15 is in the building. His pro day went down, and I'm telling you, it was nothing short of spectacular. That's right. Nothing short of spectacular. So without further ado, we're going to get into that, but we got a bevy of stuff to talk about. I mean, the ESPN rankings just dropped, and guess what? Your favorite team is now sitting somewhere along the middle. They got the Carolina Panthers now positioned at number 21. Uh,
Hmm.
Fellas, how do y'all feel about the Carolina Panthers right now being positioned at number 21?
Go. You
I'm
want to
gonna
take?
go. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this right here. The power rankings came out, and it's only because we don't have a quarterback. I guarantee you, once the draft come out, the power rank come back out, and let's just say we pick a CJ, and we'll probably be sitting up there 15, 12, somewhere like that, because most of our players are coming back. The core foundational pieces are coming back. Guys that almost had Pro Bowl seasons and things like that. So we're sitting there only because we don't have a quarterback. They listen to us that we don't have a quarterback. That's why we're sitting at number 20.
Hey, shout out to Jay Issue right here. He said we more around the 15 to 17. We're a lot better
Yeah,
than they're giving us credit for. How
15 to
about you?
12. Yeah, 15 to 12. I would agree.
I say 12. I, I agree that 15, 17. I can see 15, 17.
Out of 32 teams, we are the middle of the pack right now after the acquisitions of Miles Sanders, Hayden Hurst, this offensive line being kept together, Adam Thielen. The only
We
thing
ain't
we
seen that
missing
yet.
is a quarterback. You say what?
We ain't seen that in action yet, though.
Yeah,
So I
you're right.
respect
You're
that.
right.
I
It looks
respect it because
real
Yeah,
that's
good
that,
on
that,
that.
that
paper.
that's it. We don't have a quarterback. We don't have a quarterback because see, they're ranking us on the play of a Sam Donald, PJ Walker, and Baker Mayfield. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
damn, we lucky we ain't lower than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Can y'all imagine what our ranking was last year?
Oh,
30,
we were 20, we were 28, something like that
yeah, I'm
when,
about to
when
say,
it
I
was
felt like
starting.
it was 28,
Yeah,
26, something
Mhm.
like that.
yeah.
Trash. I mean, dog water. Mm.
But I mean, that shows the progression of the team. That shows that Frank Wright coming in is
Mm-hmm.
now being taken seriously as the new head coach. It also shows a lot when I'm saying that now they're seeing the harvest that's going to be manifested here in Carolina. It's starting to now show, and we're starting to get a
Hmm.
little bit of respect amongst. I think having the number one overall pick gave everybody the cause to pause and say, okay, hold on, maybe Carolina is for real. After we got
Hmm.
Thielen, the earth shattered because he came out and said they building a contender here in Carolina. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's a lot to really look at. 21 is very middle of the package for us, man.
Well, that's a
I
good
think it's
starting.
equal.
It's a good starting place. Yeah, it's a good starting place because see, you got to look at put it in like perspective of this. Once they see after the draft, and then they see we got a new defense. We're going to a 3-4. So once they see the defense get on there, then the defense ranking is going to probably be pretty high this year because it was high, and then we changed and we're gonna go back and this and that. It's a lot of moving pieces that's going on in Carolina right now.
Hmm.
So once the defense get into place, and then they're gonna say, okay, well they got this, these young players. The defensive ranking gonna be high. You know our offensive ranking was going, like I said, because we don't have a quarterback. Just as soon as we establish that quarterback, we're going up.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah. I can say it better than that. Be honest with you. I mean, I would say somewhere around 17, But I mean, it's a modest number. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I'll be cool with that. And then we go into the season and see how we play, see how we actually play. And then, and then how much, ask the question, how much stock do you put in the power ranking? You know what I mean?
Hmm. Good
That's a
question.
good question.
Because last year, before the season started, the teams that we thought that were gonna do something like Denver Broncos didn't show up.
Mm-hmm.
We was very
Yeah.
surprised. Raiders didn't show up. So
Exactly.
you never know. I think we've already shooken the scene.
Yeah, I agree with that
You're exactly
100%.
right, Pop. Exactly right.
So, with that being said, leads us to our next topic. With that being said, with everybody being put together, there's one guy that had a huge influence on a lot of these guys coming here, other than Frank Wright himself. Deuce Staley played a huge role in a lot of these free agent acquisitions, whether that was Sanders, DJ Chark. How important is it to have Deuce Staley in the building here in Charlotte, man? Like, what how because whether you believe it or not, he's been the glue to some of these big acquisitions that's coming in here. So how do you guys feel about your boy being in the building?
Shoot, Uncle Deuce is taking over, bruh. That's what we call him, Uncle Deuce. You know what I mean? He just one of them uncles, man. You know what I mean? You want to be on the right side of the tracks with him. He gonna keep it real with you. You know he ain't gonna play no games with you. And he's highly respected because not only that he's done it in the game, but he's also showing the guys how to grow and do it even better than him. So I mean, Deuce is putting his neck out there, is really showing like, hey, I know some players that know how to get it done. So hey, Uncle Deuce, salute.
Yeah. And I think that he's already, well, he hasn't alluded. This is fact. He's been in the room with the coaching hirings because he was one of the first coaches that got hired. So he's been in the room when they hired McCowan and a lot of other people and Brown and all kinds of stuff. He's labeled as assistant head coach. So me and Q was talking earlier today, and I think that like when the rest of these when Evero is going to get a head coaching job, and Brown will probably get a head coach. See, Deuce Daly will be the assistant head coach. He will be the offensive coordinator going into 2024 season. So just say these acquisitions, that's not it for him. You see what I mean? Because he's from South Carolina and he came. His mama was sick and everything like that. I mean, this is a job that's going to raise him to all kind of heights. He'll be a head coach, after a couple seasons. But he will be our next offensive coordinator.
You know what I like about Deuce?
Mhm.
I ain't gonna just say just Deuce. What I like about this coaching staff, it seems like everybody is pulling their own weight to getting what we
Yes.
need on the team.
Talk
Right.
that shit.
You hear
Talk that shit, Pop.
a little bit of Brown here, you hear Deuce here, you hear a little bit of everybody doing their part, and that's the beauty about this team.
Yeah.
Everybody got their strengths, and it's showing.
Yeah. Because they said 14 people came to CJ's pro day. And that wasn't just scrub people, secretaries and stuff like that. It was all the coaching staff was there. Everybody. So I think everybody's got an input, and we know that didn't go on in the previous regime. So
Mhm.
hats up to the Panthers, man, to the organization.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
We
well,
didn't have that before, y'all.
I'm gonna tell you right now, with getting a lot of these guys in here is very important. One, because you're able to start seeing like I said earlier, the fruits of your labor coming through. And a guy like DJ Chark, having him in this receiver room, how big is it to have an acquisition of his caliber here? Granted, we know he's dealt with injuries for the last 2 years or so in his career, but how big is it to have a guy like DJ Chark, who we could look at and say, is he the missing piece to what Carolina wants to do here? I mean, with a young quarterback, how far can this team go? How do y'all feel about DJ Chark coming in the building?
Well, I done got blasted one time. He got to show me. That's why he's on a motherfucking show me contract this year right here. Cause he got to show me. I'm tired of these guys not being able to be on the field. You allude to Terrence Marshall as Mr. Plastic. He got to show me. I'm high on him anyway, but he got to show me. And DJ Chark got to show me. All the rest of these jokers, man, I'm tired of them getting checks and sitting over there with ball caps on the sideline. They got to show me, bro, for real. It's show me. It's either show or go or blow. That's the whole thing about it. You gonna go or blow this year. I
You
need
right.
that money. You hear me? I need that money. I'm tired of cutting checks around this motherfucker. I need that money
You're right. I mean,
back.
I like the fact that they went out there and got him being aggressive. And then if you look at his contract, there's something in there between 24 and 27, so they have the chance to like bring him back if he really shows up and show out. I think it's going to challenge him because I think he knows that he can be a number one if he wasn't get nicked up and bruised up like he was. He hasn't had any really major surgeries until this year on his ankle. So, and then even that they already reported saying that he will be ready for the OTA. So, we're gonna see what he's gonna do. We got the LSU boys on the squad. They really gotta do their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause they said that was a clean out. Now they saying it's a clean out to clean up some stuff. But he got to show up and show out.
Yeah, he got to clean up, or he's gonna be cleaned out too. Off the squad.
Man,
Yeah. I agree, Pop.
Yes, sir. I'm looking at it from the position of uh shout out to Big Mike. He said, I was getting ready to say the same exact words. He's a position holder when we can get an actual number one in the door, whether that's via the draft, whether that's via free agency, however we look to do it in the next year or so, we're going to have to turn around and get number one through this door sooner or later. So I'm telling you, this guy right here is one of those ones where you got to sit here and just try to figure out, okay, what positioning, like, because I see him as a number two. It was a good signing, but I see him as a number two. He's just a speedy guy that can get behind defenses. And with that being said, you're going to need track stars because even with CJ, he had track stars in Ohio State. AR never had weapons to that caliber. So, him getting a Thielen or one of these guys right here would really, really be a life-changing effort for him.
I like
If you go Bryce had a track star. He had a bunch of those guys right there. So I mean, any quarterback that you want to push in here, you could kind of sit back and just say, okay, with these two guys, you got two number twos here, and you can really move forward with that until you're able to get your guy in here.
But Q, this is my question though.
What's up?
So they said that we're not going to just use him as a speedster, somebody who's just going to just run straight down the field, to open up the offense. We're going to open up his route tree. And it's funny that they're saying that, but they're not saying that about LaVisca.
What route tree with LaVisca?
No, I'm just saying, like, I mean, y'all are willing to, put your balls out there and, hey, what about LaVisca? You know what I mean? Y'all going to expand his route tree? Are you going to see what he got?
Look,
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, he's been hurt too. He's been hurt too. And then you say, what route tree? We ain't seen no route tree.
what I'm saying, though,
I ain't seen no route chief from Chart here.
man just got on the team. You went to go get him, right? LaVisca here. And you're already telling us what you're gonna do with this guy when we already have another guy that we want to see what he got.
I think we done seen what he got, Pop. He ain't got shit.
Damn.
He ain't got shit. I mean,
Damn.
if you waiting to see, your ass gonna be around here getting dry-eyed waiting on this motherfucker. Because I'm telling you,
Okay,
he
yeah.
don't got it. He
Yeah.
just don't got it.
Damn.
Well,
He who will not be named went and got that boy and gave up a third round pick. You understand what I'm saying? He went and got him for the Jaguars again. Went to the Jaguars again and got a guy. We do not know his route tree. All he scored what, like 2 touchdowns or something on screens. So we don't know. And he was an injury prone guy when he was at the Jack. That's why the Jaguars got up off of him. So we don't know what he gonna do. He's a Jack. Wild card. We don't know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't pulling for him or nothing like that. I mean, I just hope they develop these players. We talked about the handicaps. We know who they are. They got the spray on their back like they do on the parking spaces at Walmart. So we got an eye on y'all. Please don't turn out to be like that. Please.
So with that being said, Pop, look at receiver. Who is more key to the Panthers' success offensively? Is it Thielen, Shark, or Terrence Marshall Jr.? Like, which one of those guys has to come out and have a good year?
Hurst.
You bypass all three of them.
Oh,
Yes,
three.
sir. Yeah, and
I
he's
feel what
right.
you're saying. I feel what you're
And
saying,
he's
though.
right. Yeah,
God damn, he just bypassed all of them.
Hurst got to be
and
the
he's
one.
right.
That's that blanket. That's that blanket. He
Yeah,
got
Is Thielen, how old Thielen is now?
Thielen is
32,
32.
32.
You know what I'm saying?
Hayden Hurst ain't young either though, but he ain't 32. But I believe he like 28.
28.
Yeah, he's in between 28, 29, somewhere around there. Somebody
Damn.
fact check this in the chat, if you would please hit that like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff in between.
Yes, sir. Subscribe to the channel if you're watching it right now. Make sure you like this video. Your boy Dub Q and the crew is in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. Hey,
Well,
so
some
make
of
no
that donkey
mistake.
of the day.
Yeah. I like that though. I like that. So to clarify this question, you're saying that none of these receivers you should give a fuck about. Is what you really saying?
Wow. Wow.
That's real harsh there.
Come on, Pat. Talk about it, Pat.
That's what I took from
No.
this.
We just ain't got no great receivers there. You know, we got some pretty decent receivers there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got pretty good in Thielen and stuff. We just ain't got no, you know, like I said, dog. I ain't want to keep bringing that word up. We just ain't got no dog.
We ain't got no dog.
Yeah, ain't got no dog.
So I mean, is a dog necessary for us to go out there and win some games this year though?
No.
I mean, okay. I'm just making sure. I'm trying to clarify.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, if they just go out there and do their job to stay healthy, we gonna be, hell to
Yeah.
deal. But the problem is that when you need
That
somebody,
one game in offensive line better be solid though.
yeah. I see that's a lot, man. I think me and you, Pat, were one like the only two that could say like, man, I want to solidify this O line with a little more help.
Yeah.
So, but we gonna get into that though.
Yeah. Well, I tell you like this. Look, man. Look. Enough of the offense for the moment, man. We had some acquisitions come through the door defensively that I think don't get enough praise that they should. They don't get enough highlights that they should because Evero, when it comes to two different guys, it was put out there that he specifically had his target set down of who he wanted to be able to come in here. And basically, we found out that Williams and Tuttle were targeted by Evero, especially because of their physicality. What does that potentially say about the potential mindset of this new look defense? How does that feel to you guys knowing that this guy wanted a bunch of physical guys?
Mm.
I think he trying
That
to get
mean we
back.
ain't gonna get we ain't gonna get ran over this year right here. We ain't gonna look like a bunch of punk ass motherfuckers getting ran 300, 400 yards on, man. We ain't playing that bullshit. We gonna set the tone.
Yeah, they trying to keep that keep pounding name alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that mentality, I mean, like I said it earlier. I love the fact that each one of these coaches are doing their job. They have names that you could tag to them. So when they go out there on the field to perform, be like, man, my coach picked him. He did that. You know what I'm saying? Scouting good players.
Mm-hmm.
It's us. We got to have it. So that's what's up. That's
So you
something.
trying to take it back to them Julius Pepper days.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Look, if we get a dog on that defensive line, because think about it, in them Pepper days, we had a defensive line back in the day. Man, Chris Jenkins, Brinson Buckner, Julius Peppers, man, Mike Ruff.
We had a
We
line.
had some dogs. 4 dudes that could have go out there and get after the quarterback, bro.
Beat you up. Pause.
Oh my God, bro. So if we
You
could ever
couldn't
get
do
back to
nothing with
having
her.
just some dogs, I'm telling you, bro.
Roast.
Look, this, like you say, Anthony Brown, this team is going to be very physical. So, yeah, I'm telling you. Now, with that being said, How do we go about addressing the remaining needs of the team? Because think about it. We got needs at cornerback, we got needs at edge rusher, and we got needs at linebacker as well as receiver. How do we go about addressing some of those needs?
Well,
I mean,
go ahead, Pat. You got it.
I don't know, man. I still think the edge rusher, but see what you're saying with the cornerbacks. I like Horn or whatever. It just on action can't stay on the field. So I don't know.
He damn sure can't. That boy, I don't know if he got a black cat walking around his ass or what, but for some reason this cat can't seem to stay
Yeah,
healthy.
yeah,
If it ain't
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
groin, it's his goddamn knees. If it ain't his knees, it's his goddamn ankles.
And I
This
like
boy
that.
here ain't made right. I'm telling you. Him
And I
and
actually
Plastic
like
Man,
that.
shit.
Yeah.
Him and Plastic Man them boys ain't living right. I'm telling you.
I see. I agree with Goat, man, because we need to get another edge. Another edge rusher. But looking at the ages of Thielen and Hurst is up there too. It would be great to bring somebody who can learn underneath them. You know, so 39, I definitely think it's gonna be defense. And if they could find a way to move back up, like you said, they try to go get you an AT Perry, what I'm saying, somebody who can take the top off, but is big enough to run every route on the route tree. They got. I think they're gonna. I don't know, man. It's man, it's gonna be amazing to see, bro. 'Cause I think they're gonna throw everybody off.
Mm-hmm.
I think we keep that
Yeah.
front seven.
I don't see. Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I think we keep that front seven strong or whatever. I think the DBs will be alright. So I ain't really concerned about DB. You know how we had with Josh Norman. Our front
Mm-hmm.
seven was so strong. Norman had turned into a $30 million man. And then you see what happened after he left.
Yeah.
So I think with a great front seven like how we had, I think he can make a DB. Only thing he got to do is watch his receivers, and then just do that job, and it'll be all right. So I'm more concerned with the edge rushing and stuff like that, trying to get our front seven together.
Well, think about it. We already got the ball hawking safety in the back already. Von Bell is already there, as well as Xavier Woods is behind him, and Jeremy Chin is there too. But Chin is going to be playing a little bit closer, but that doesn't hinder the process of what you're seeing. This front seven to be revamped. You got guys that can fly around to that football. I mean, the weakest position is going to look like the cornerback position. And I'm saying this because I don't trust Dante Jackson to make it through a full season.
But are
This
you
is
sure?
going.
You sure it's corner? You sure ain't linebacker?
Think about it now. Shaq Thompson, whether you first of all, he'll give you 8 games. Shaq Thompson will give you 8 games over here. And after 8 games, I don't know what the fuck he do after them 8 games. He just go on vacation afterwards. But he will give your ass 8 games.
But can we win with 8 games?
I don't know, bro. I think 8 wins
I'll
last
answer that.
to the playoffs.
He ain't win shit with that.
If he can do it in playoff time, okay. If we can get there, he do it, okay.
Yeah, like turn up after October.
Look at here. I'm under the impression now when it comes to Shaq Thompson, what the fuck I get from him is just gonna have to last me. And basically he only plays to make a Pro Bowl every year, which he seems to never be able to do. And so after week 8, this bitch checks out on the team. So I'm just used to it by now. Every year he do the same thing. The first 7-8 weeks he ball out of his mind, and then I don't know what the fuck happens after week 9. But this guy right here just goes on a vacation mentally. So
he got mental. I do think it's a mental thing with him because physically he put the work in. I see him working, put the work in. He built for it, and he can tackle, but just sometimes he just get lost out there.
Can he tackle?
I think he can open field like a man. Well, no, I can't even say open field. I've seen him lose open field tackles too.
Because I saw him catch a mean stiff arm last year. Mean.
Shout out to Mike in the chat. He's saying he gets tired. He's on the field 80% of the time, and then he said, "Would you want to play for no reason?" So I'm guessing.
Damn it, that's what I paid you to do.
Exactly. You do your motherfucking job. Ain't no rhyme for no reason. Every day I get up and go out this bed and sell milk. I get my black ass up out here and go sell that damn milk. There ain't no excuses with that shit.
You got to put this thing in.
Yeah, ain't no such thing as no reason.
You a millionaire.
No reason. Yeah, that nigga getting paid.
Hey, he getting millions.
He getting paid so goddamn well he had to give up some money. He got paid too damn much. He owed me, actually.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Weston, for that
I
comment.
never heard no goddamn reason.
Right.
Yeah. See, I got fucking mad just now. Goddamn it, I got angry.
You see how Luke
freeloading ass getting all this damn money around here.
Yeah.
You see how Luke
Scamming ass nigga. Fuck it.
You see how we be down 38-0. Luke Kuechly out there chasing people down from the 2-yard line.
Luke did his job.
Right. I think
when all your peers winning and you still only win 5 games. Here we go with this shit here.
That's trade. Why you want to be traded in? If he felt like that, he could have left.
Yeah, you take his ass home.
Who you talking about? Shaq?
Yeah, he's talking about Shaq.
Yeah, because what I'm saying, people are saying, oh, he got a house here and his kids in school and all kinds of shit like that. All he had to do was worry about them kids for 17 motherfucking weeks if he thought he could go somewhere else. He knew he couldn't go nowhere else and make no goddamn money. That was the problem.
On Shaq. You only gonna get 7 damn games out his ass.
So y'all got boys on Shaq ass and that.
Nobody else ain't putting up with that. Yeah, ain't nobody else putting up with that shit.
We had 9 years of this sorry son of a bitch out here who we paying $24 million to. He can't make a damn Pro Bowl. What a dumb ass.
It's sad. It's sad because you don't know if you can't play in middle. You know,
we can move him around.
He done played Mike, middle, Sam. He done played everything. Like
he done played the bench too. He go sit his black ass on the bench. I get sick of this shit. We done moved this bitch everywhere except for beside the coach. That's what his ass need to be sitting.
He's a running back.
Coach. He going there next. He going there next. That's what he had next. That's his next motherfucking stop. You can guarantee that.
He's a running back.
Coach. Yeah.
Hey, you hear what Mike talking about? He'll be a Pro Bowler next year. His bold statement.
Yeah.
Man, Mike, you can wipe your ass with that statement, man. You know damn that boy ain't gonna be no damn Pro Bowl.
Chili maker.
Yeah, everybody say a Pro Bowl food, man. Shit, we better go work with Josh Norman at the coffee shop.
He must mean he going bowling. His ass ain't doing no pro bowling. Type of shit that is right there, man. Y'all better stop this shit tonight.
Goddamn Mike done started something.
Yes, sir. Don't worry, we're gonna let CJ up in the chat in a minute. Cause I know his ass itching because it's AR-15 day, and I know he over there itching.
Hey, see,
we know he itching.
You got the wrong linebacker, my boy. That wasn't Shaq you seen. That was Louvu hit people with wrestling shoulder moves, my boy.
Damn right. Yes, you damn right. That was number 49.
Yeah, you got it twisted.
So now as I digress, fellas, at pick number 39, who do you think the Carolina Panthers are going to select in that second round?
Well, you know, more rumors come out. They keep saying, hey, and I can see it because, you know, Fit, you on his shit. They say he's going to go back and get some more picks.
Well, hey.
They saying.
And that would be warranted because we need bodies. Y'all think we don't have holes, but we got holes, man, and we don't have enough picks. So that it could be shot. That 39 could be shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm with you on that.
Mm-hmm. We can go get that corner. We can go get that linebacker. Go get that wide receiver. I don't know what tier they're gonna be in, but with Fit out there, you know how to will them and deal them.
Yeah, because if they see something, we all as fans, we hollering wide receiver. But if they see something, they might think the wide receiver room is good enough. Because he still alluded to, which is Scott Fitter. He said you're gonna have guys coming off of waivers and stuff like that. You're gonna have guys getting cut off of teams when they building this 53-man roster. So they looking for players like that as well. So they ain't finished, getting people, because after camp they're gonna go back in and evaluate and say, well, we need a little more here, we need a little bit more there, But
Which is smart.
y'all gonna say it's gonna be on the other side of that ball. I think once they pick the big joker, which is the quarterback, at number 1, they're gonna go on the other side of the ball. They're looking for stuff on the other side of that ball.
Mm-hmm.
They need to.
They playing to the strength of our team, which is supposed to be the defense.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's gonna. And with a rookie quarterback, y'all got to think. Even though y'all think your boy walks on water, C.J. Stroud.
Here we go.
He's going to be a rookie. He's going to be. So this defense is still going to have to carry his ass. Make no mother to that.
Yeah, you got facts, man. I hear people saying right now the Carolina Panthers should be worrying about contending. Not goddamn in the first year. That's like beating a woman in 10 minutes. You already trying to get to third base already. Goddamn, y'all just met 10 minutes ago.
Hell no, they trying to marry her. They trying to marry that bitch. They trying to put that ring on. I love you.
Yeah. Ain't got time for dating no more.
God,
Ain't no day, yeah. Half of these niggas around here married at first sight. Y'all see that shit? 90 days or whatever that TV show is. Half these love struck motherfuckers around here, man.
I think it's a consensus. C says, what do y'all think about Riley Moss? I think he's a damn good corner. I think that's the cornerback from Iowa. I think he'll be sitting high in that second round. What you say, Pop?
He probably be gone.
If we don't pick
not at 39, yeah, he won't be at 39. But there's a couple better ones out there than him at 39 though.
Look, that leads me to the next question I was going to ask. Shout out to C for that, man. At what point do you address the cornerback position in this draft?
That's why
93. At 93 or at 115. Not at 39. 39 is going to have to be an edge rusher or a linebacker, or the big man if he's there.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Somebody already get mad at the GOAT.
Big Mike say, "Watch your mouth, GOAT."
I don't care nothing what Mike got to say. Nothing.
He said, "Watch your mouth."
Oh man. So, like I said, cornerback is a position of need for us. Like I said, I just asked, at what point do we address the cornerback position, or
hold on, Q. Hold 1 second. Let me cut you off 1 second there.
Yes, sir.
We just got Von Bell a safety. That's an eraser, y'all. Do y'all understand? Xavier Woods and Von Bell gonna be playing over top, and Jeremy is gonna be playing that. At this 3-4, they're gonna form a shell. That's what they're gonna call a shell in some of these packages.
Yeah.
You don't have to have two shutdown corners on either side of the field when you playing this, y'all. So this corner is not. Yeah, we need one because you talking about Keith Taylor and C.J. Henderson, suspect trash ass niggas. You understand what I'm saying? So, damn, I got speechless. You know what I'm saying? When you start talking about these two motherfuckers, but with these erasers sitting over on the top of them, see, that's why they went to this. Because you got to help them out. They gonna phase these niggas out, but you can't do everything this year. You're not gonna be able to do everything this year, y'all. So we need to get an edge rusher to put some heat on that fucking quarterback. That way they won't get exposed like they've been doing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's what I was saying earlier. Right? I don't think that DB that important right now.
Q, where's AT projected to go at?
Talking about AT Perry?
Yeah.
They got him projected right there at the late second round, early third round. So they got him
third
around
round.
100. Right at 100 is where they got him projected.
Yeah. See, and we got a 93 and we got a 114. So we got to, if we want him, we either have to, if we pick the 93, then we have to move up or cut a deal with somebody at 39 to grab, you know what I'm saying, something else in the second round or the third round. So we could be strategic and end up getting them, but you know what I mean. I don't know, man. It's real. I mean, it's a lot of shit they can do on draft night.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited because, like I said, it's been a while since we had the possibilities of what can be. I mean, for the last 3 years, we've been walking through darkness, and it just feels so good to be able to just come out here and say, I know my team is rectifying some of these things. It looks so good to see our team go out there and correct these positions. I just feel like we know that Scott Fitterer is not going to be able to address everything. Excuse me. But he will take his time to get the most important thing. So you got to weigh out the balances on this. What is going to be most important? What is going to be edge rusher, cornerback? What is going to be linebacker? Like, where do you see him going? Oh, Jay Issue, don't get me started. Jack Campbell is my guy. I've been ranting about Jack Campbell now for about 3 or 4 months. And shout out to everybody that know that Dub Q got a special place in his heart for Jack Campbell. No homo. This guy has went off in this entire offseason, the season before, and guess who he got with? Luke Kuechly. Guess who's been mentoring him? Luke Kuechly. Guess who he has patterned his game after? Luke Kuechly. This guy is a huge pickup. I want him. We get Jack Campbell in here and you pair him along with Frankie Louvu and Shaq Thompson, you better look out. Somebody ass getting laid out every game. I'm going to tell you that right now.
That's true.
Every game. So
if you protege of Luke, I'm all the way behind.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
And see, and Q, where they got Jack dropping at? Where they got him predicted
they
to
got
fall?
him 39, so he's gonna be a high second round pick.
Oh, see, well, that's the 39 high second round pick, yeah.
Yeah.
So
they got
I
him,
mean, man, that's
Drew
some stuff
Sanders,
we can do, man. Yeah.
Noah Sewell. All of them are projected to go like back to back.
Start falling like that. Yep, that's the way I've been seeing everything. Just when they start dropping cornerbacks in the first round, them boys start coming off the board. Just like offensive tackles start coming off the board. After the first round is quarterbacks and the top edge rush, top defensive players like a Jalen Carter, Miles Murphy, all those guys like that start coming off the board. Then when you start getting to 12, they start rolling out offensive tackles. And I think there's one interior lineman that's going to come off in the first round. Then it's going to start cornerbacks, y'all. And then wide receivers. And that's the way it's going to fall. Every time they hit one, it's going to be like, you know, three in a row, and then go back to something else. But it's going to be live draft night, y'all. It's going to be live.
It's going to be all the way up.
Yeah. I can't wait, man. Because, look, my eyes are going to be on what we're going to do at number 1. And I can't wait to see when we get to 39, at what position is Scott Fitterer thinking he see this team at? That'll allow us to know, okay, what he deemed the most important. Because if he go out at number 39 and he get a freaking linebacker, oh, my God, the heavens is going to open up. If he go out and he get an edge rusher, the heavens is going to open up. Because he means he going to get somebody that could be an impact player that could potentially come in and dominate. And look, I wouldn't be mad if he take a wide receiver. Like if Jalen Hyatt is sitting right there, take him. Take him. You do.
Yeah, you can't be mad. Yeah, you can't be mad. You
can't be mad at that, bro. Sadly, Zay Flowers won't be there come second round. Yeah, he'll be gone because he like the second, third best receiver in this entire draft. So he gone.
Yeah, see. Yeah, you see, the second and third guys, y'all got to counsel that. You know what I'm saying? Because at 39, they're going to be gone.
My man say if Drew Sanders is at 39, I'm taking him. Look, I told y'all, him and Jack Campbell are the best 2 linebackers in this entire draft. Noah Sewell is number 3. That's my guy. Hey, go Ducks. But at the end of the day, you can't look. Jack Campbell was my number 1 linebacker, but Drew Sanders, I watched him, and it's there. You don't have to teach him. The intangibles is there. Like the way he moves, his hips are fluent. I mean, getting from sideline to sideline, his first step, his quick burst, he's athletic as hell. And then opposite is Jack Campbell, where he's not athletic, but he's the smartest linebacker out there. And he knows how to position himself to be ready to dominate. So I like both of them. They yin and yang to me, man. They both are good. 1A, 1B.
Talk that talk.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I love it.
My boy broke that down just now.
He did.
You know how I do, man. I love those linebackers, bro. I do.
Well, and then let's go to if you can go to what either Tankathon usually has it. I don't, but what was the speed on the top 3 linebackers? Like the 40 times.
T. Thompson, Dion Henley was in the Senior Bowl. And he had to get himself up. So Dion Henley is moving up on the draft boards right now. But to sit here and say he the second or the third best linebacker, sir, please stop that.
No, T.
Stop.
Come on, bro.
He is elevating his play because he was projected at first a 4th round pick. That's just how bad he was at the time he was showing. But since then he helped himself with the combine. He helped himself with the Senior Bowl when he went out and had all those tackles at the Senior Bowl and got MVP. Look, not MVP, but he got the he shined on the defense at the Senior Bowl. He's done nothing but help himself since then, and he's elevated into a 2nd round pick. But to say he's the 2nd best goddamn linebacker, shit.
Yeah. Cause what we're saying, T, they gonna go back and they gonna say, okay, he played in that Senior Bowl just like Q said, and he was dynamic and he was good. But see, we got to go back to his season. He didn't show us that during the season.
Mm-hmm. In the count.
Then he didn't show us the flashes. Yeah, exactly. In the combine, he helped like you said. He helped himself. That's why he moved up the board. But he'll still be a 3rd rounder at best.
Yeah. He's athletic as hell, and that's what's helping him right now. His upside is his athleticism. But you take that shit away and you ask him to go and deduce the defense. Can he break down a offense and see what the fuck is going on? Can he get to that play fast? I mean, that's the real question.
Yeah.
He'll be just like
go back to the season.
Smith. He'll be just like Smith we got on our roster. He can't deduce plays and he can't wrap up and make tackles. What the fuck kind of linebacker can?
And then you think he can't process, and then you'll think he's slow, but he's fast, but he just seeing the game, at that speed. So he can't move with it. It's not natural. It's not fluent.
Yeah. I like Overshow. Overshow is a guy that'll be sitting in the 3rd, 4th round. He is a complete linebacker from Texas. You got Drew Sanders, Noah Sewell, Jack Campbell. Dion Henley is a guy like the 4th best linebacker. But there's a bevy of guys right up in there that you could take, that you could say, okay, let's plug them in and play in what we like to do.
How you feel about Toto? Because I mean, I watched some of his tape. I thought he'd just get lost.
I don't like him at all. I don't like him at all because it seems to be when you need him the most, you're always looking for him. Like, damn, he getting to the plays late, bro.
Yeah, he lost.
And you want a guy that's going to be able to first step, deduce the play, and get to it. Sanders does that shit in his sleep. You go back and look at his Arkansas film. Once he realizes it's a run, he take off. And like I said, that first step is quick as a mug, man. This cat right here is undeniably fast. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I get excited when we talk about linebackers because I've been studying these guys for the longest, man. I really think that we're going to pull the trigger on one of these guys, whether it's Overshow, whether it's Jack Campbell, Noah Sewell, Sanders, whichever guy they see fit. Take one of them cats, bro.
Yeah, go get him.
Michael Parsons. They say Drew Sanders remind him of Michael Parsons. Lord have mercy. Hell of a comparison right there. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, if we were to add, how vital is it for us to go in this draft and add a linebacker? Like, how important is that for us?
I mean, that's to me is right up there with that 39th pick. If that guy is there, I feel like you got to go get him. If he's not that edge rusher that we feel like has really proven himself, if Jack Campbell's right there, you got to take him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just how I feel. Like if he's there, give him.
That's
can't be mad at that.
Mm-hmm. Probably Pro Bowler. You know what I'm saying? Like you got that area solidified for years to come.
But
also
y'all
the other.
see
Mhm.
uh how it's changed. Okay, as soon as we got Hayden Hurst, we were saying we got to get a tight end. We got to get a tight end. Then we got Hayden Hurst, and the whole talk moved from that to a linebacker, back to an edge rusher, back to a big man or cornerback. So I mean, they could. We still got damn near a month. They could make another move. Something could happen. You know what
That's
I'm
true.
saying? From now to then. And we have been having a whole nother conversation at 39 or about 39. Because the big talk, make no mistake, is 39 because they already know what they're going to do at one.
So let me ask you a question, Kendall. What if they take a guy that you least expected? What if a Darnell Washington is there and they say, okay, we already got one tight end. We want to run a dual tight end set. What
Hmm
6'7"? This motherfucker, you can't miss him. And he's a hell of
Uh,
a run blocker.
yep.
Hmm.
I'm not mad at it because now, if quote unquote, the what is he calling himself? The something technician that you're gonna draft, accuracy
Oh,
technician,
the balls placement specialist.
ball placement specialist. Yeah, if if he's there, this is the guy, the ball placement specialist that you're gonna get, that we're gonna get. Okay, and you run a dual tight end set, misdirection, maybe a little RPO. I don't see him stopping if he can put that ball where it need to be. I
If we
mean,
get
our offense will be a hell of an offense by that time. So the defense could, it won't take a step back, but you won't need all those linebackers or that edge rusher or something like that. I mean, and with the scheme of it flying around and stuff, I mean, we'll still be good. We'll be there. We'll put some points on the board.
If we
And
get
that's
Darnell
been the
Washington
problem.
at 39, y'all can
Yeah,
draft it. The rest of the draft gonna be all defense. I'm telling y'all that now.
yeah, yeah,
hmm
That'll be it. They're not gonna go get 2, 3 more wide receivers. They'll probably get one, but the rest of them
yeah,
gonna be all defense.
yeah.
hmm So with
Cause we're
that
gonna
being
be tight end going up seam and like I said, misdirection and a lot of stuff. I mean, it's you gonna have to put all those offensive minds together. You're gonna see some shit happening. You know what I'm saying on that offensive side of the ball, for real.
yes, sir. So with that being said, you insert a linebacker. You got Brian Burns here. You got let's see, Shaq Thompson. You got as well as this front seven being revamped with Tuttle, Brown, Williams. You got the corners on the outside, J.C. Horn, Dante Jackson, potentially anybody you can get out this draft, as well as Xavier Woods, Jeremy Chin in the backfield. Is this defense now ready to dominate on the next level?
I need to see who that 39 pick is to be.
Yeah,
Once
they
once
got
I see that
potential.
39 pick, I can answer that question.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got
Pat, what you
potential.
say?
We always got potential.
hmm
We always have potential in defense, but then like you said, with the 39 pick, we'll really have a certified answer. But I don't know.
I mean, the defense is good. What we got right now. I mean, like
Yeah,
look at what we got, who we got. Um,
we always top 10.
yeah, we top 10, top 15. We're gonna handle our business, especially this year because of once again coaching. I think these guys are gonna play up to what they're trying to get paid, or they're gonna get let go. You know, the the signs have already been there, the warnings have already been there, the smoke signals have already been there. If you don't show, you gonna have to go.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just it.
I think that okay, you just said Tuttle, Williams, Brown on the front. Okay, even you got a YGM, Royal, and McCall. You know what I'm saying? Coming in rotation. You got enough beef right there that the run should be stopped. You should stop the run this year. We should stop the run
Mhm.
this year.
Yeah,
And with
run should be
stopping the
issue.
run, yeah, stopping the run this year and jamming Chin closer to the line, which he's gonna make a difference maker. And then them boys sitting in the back erasing things. I don't think we'll get thrown over no chunk yards. So the defense should be all right. Defense will be solid.
Yeah, we looking good, y'all. I ain't worried about it. I know we got the best defense in the division. I know that.
Yes, sir. So make no mistake about it. I just put the link in the chat because you guys know what time it is. It's time to talk about that guy, the
Hold on.
number 15 that shoots out on everybody, man. AR-15's Pro Day was here, and it was nothing short of spectacular. Man, this guy goes out there and yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at him. Shout out to Brandon because he knew I was going there and he couldn't wait to call the boy trash. But you know, it's okay. It's okay.
Go
We'll
ahead
take
and get
that
it popping. While
from your future quarterback at number one, AR-15. All 6'5" is on your ass.
You taking him at number one?
We're taking him at number one, Pat. I don't know why you acting so surprised. Look, they like CJ. They were doing the Boy Scout crew. They were over there kissing ass and all that, but they know damn well what's best for them. Frank Wright knows. He's been gushing about AR-15, and you got to see a lot of that today. Like, make no mistake about it. This guy came out here and he meant business. He threw some of the most beautiful throws that you can see from a quarterback today. Not from a fucking running
You
back,
said
from a
beautiful.
quarterback.
You said it was beautiful.
Want to speak in Spanish?
What you saw? What was y'all take on yeah.
Okay, y habla español. Anthony Richardson tossed from A to B, and it was perfection. Now, just in case you need me to cut
Que
this
sea
shit off,
así, amigo, que sea así. Ese.
siete el nombre el
I don't know what your
paso
definition of
el
perfection is.
15. Huh?
I don't know what your definition of perfection is.
So let me break it down for you. When he dropped back and you saw the footwork was there. I'm telling you, the arm strength was there. This
That
cat
was
made
definitely there.
some of the receivers was so goddamn slow. He was making them speed up to
It
catch
was a
the
receiver.
goddamn ball.
Yeah,
It was
they
a
been
receiver
trash
ball.
all year, Q. They been trash all year. Florida receivers is trash. Garbage truck dumped the juice. Like
They
you ever
definitely
seen
dumped the
you ever seen that garbage truck when it compact and that juice just squirt out or something? That's what the fuck they are. You understand?
Hey, look,
Oh,
I
there
mean,
you go. CJ is in
Y'all
the
saw
building.
I seen some improvement by him. I seen some bad throws. I also seen some very great throws too. He,
yeah.
I've been hearing people, and I want to stop this notion right now. Let's go ahead and cut out all the BS that people be saying about comparing, and you don't want to hear nobody comparing themselves to somebody else or who they wanted to be like. When the man made the statement, say he was in 11th grade and he used to call himself Cam Jackson. I want you to think back when you was in high school and you didn't want to be an AI, you didn't want to be a Jordan, you didn't want to be a
Yeah.
coach. So
Talk that shit.
cut the bullshit out, because he was talking about when he was a kid, an adolescent. You know what I'm saying? Now, does he look like a little boy? Do you think he walk around calling himself Cam Jackson right now as a grown ass man? Come on, stop that narrative, yo. He said he called himself that when he was young, but who he looks up to now, who he monitors his game at, who tape he look at. He said the Aaron Rodgers. He said the Russell Wilsons. He said the GOAT, the one we hate, the retired one. You know, Brady. So you know what I'm saying? Stop paying that narrative and holding on to old shit. Welcome to the show, my boy.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Welcome, fellas.
Listen, bro. Come on, man. AR-15, number one overall pick. Come on, bro. Really? I can't do it.
Here we go with this
Listen,
shit here. Here we
I
go.
got to. I was gonna leave
Yeah.
it alone, bro. I was honestly about to eat dinner with my family, bro. I had to tell them to hold on for a minute. I had to go holler at Q.
My boy got
I
the
had to go
family
holler at
starving,
Q.
so he can give college.
Come on,
Come on,
bro.
talk about it.
Well,
Listen,
give us a
listen,
reason why not. Give us a reason
listen.
why not.
Listen, first of all, because see, y'all gonna leave it alone. But first of all, see, I'm a Florida State fan. That's number one. So I've seen this man up close and personal. I watch college football, bro. Probably a little more than I do NFL. That
Mm-hmm.
man didn't have a passing touchdown to week 4 of a season, and everybody keep talking about he ain't got no weapons. You at a prestigious college. This ain't Florida Atlantic. You at the University of Florida. I don't care if you ain't got 5-star all the way across the board, but at the end of the day, you at a major college. There is no excuse to talk about weapons.
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
So who was his
Florida-
receivers
Florida,
then?
Florida governor don't care about black people. So we ain't even gonna sit here and talk about the damn university. We
Listen,
stop the cap right there.
listen, ain't no cap. But at the end of the day, you at a
Oh,
SEC
cap.
school. You ain't listen. You can't sit there and tell me that this man 53% passing percentage, and you want him the overall pick for your franchise.
Well, you can't tell me that he threw 10 passes over 20 yards that were wide open to wide receivers that dropped the ball either. But that happened.
That's all well and good. At the end of the day,
Is
when he played my team, there was a lot of stuff sitting there with dudes just wide open, broke down the whole coverage. Dude sitting there waiting in the end zone. All he had to do was just put the ball in the air. He gonna get the credit for that as a quarterback. But at the end of the day, when the pressure was on, when things needed to happen, he didn't get it done.
So it was by himself. He got it by himself. Okay? He got to throw the ball, catch the ball, run the
He's got to
ball,
get it. He's got to be able to
block
read
the ball, kick
defenses.
the ball.
He got to be able to read defenses. He
So,
got to be able
fam,
to check down.
what's your name, fam? What's your name?
Carolina Logic.
All right, Carolina Logic. Okay, let us understand. Does coaching matter in football?
Absolutely.
Yes, coaching matters.
Okay, strike one. Does weapons matter as well in football?
Absolutely.
Okay, strike two.
He had weapons. Y'all can stop the cat.
Ooh,
What y'all not
Okay,
gonna do,
okay,
what
hold
you
Q,
not
hold
gonna do,
Q.
what you not gonna do is
Hold
paint
Q.
this narrative like this man was at the University of Florida all by himself, and then all of a sudden this year
Okay.
he have man kill me with that. At the end of the day, that
Carolina
man was
Logic.
not a top 10.
Carolina Logic.
Yes, sir.
Give me some logic, baby. Give me some logic. Let me hit
Listen.
you with this right here.
Okay.
Okay. Name me a Florida defensive player going in the first round.
I ain't got nobody right now other than probably well hell no, they're gonna put him back there because he playing safety. But they got a safety coming out. Dean will be coming out.
Yeah,
Not in the first round.
Not in first round, no. But you
Not in the first round.
okay,
Okay,
that's
hold. Name me a Florida wide receiver coming out in the first round.
They ain't got too many people coming out as far as overall receivers.
Name me a Florida offensive lineman coming out in the first round.
The offensive guard.
That bitch ain't coming in the first round.
Name me a Florida water boy coming out in the first round.
AR-15 being trashed in the pocket. What that got to do with him not being
He's
able to read
alluding
coverage?
to the talent that's around him. If you get where this question
At the end of the day, I would understand that if he was at some daggone JUCO college. Miss me with that.
Your team for trash.
He played in the SEC, and he has no other first rounders coming out with him. Nobody.
Apparently, Bryce Young don't either, but he ain't make that excuse. So why are you doing it to this man? Stop capping.
The number one overall, other than him,
ain't
he got an edge rusher that was being picked all year. Number one overall, named Will Anderson.
That's on defense.
That's what I asked you. That was the first thing I just asked you. The first question I asked you was name me a Florida defensive player that was coming out.
Apparently ain't got nobody but the running back on offense, but everybody's saying they can't make that excuse. He got to get it done. So why you telling me that Anthony Richardson
and you want me to tell you why Bryce Young's line didn't come out? Because they all came out the year before. Every last one of them, first and second rounders.
Hey, at the end of the day, you can say whatever you want to, but 53% passing percentage don't transition to the NFL. It don't.
Look, I'm at the sideline with him because y'all give Bryce Young all this damn credit.
I ain't giving Bryce Young credit because he won't be on my dang team.
You give Bryce
You can't
Young
be you cannot be 5'10" and a water weight 204 and think you're gonna be a first round overall pick as a dang quarterback. You're gonna get killed.
No weapons, and y'all give him all that hoop and holler about everything he did with no weapons. But the moment a nigga makes an AR-15, he ain't got no weapons. He ain't got an accurate arm.
The man is a run first quarterback. Miss me with that. We done had that all.
Stop chilling at SpongeBob's house.
No.
See,
the man ain't a first. You do not trade up to the number one overall pick to get somebody who with the 53%. Please, I don't care about none of that. They don't care about whether you got weapons or not. Can you get it done?
Hold on, brother. We did that with Cam Newton. We traded up number one. I mean, we had the
don't you ever boy, you better not ever.
Don't do that.
I'm
Don't do that, Will. Don't do that, Will.
I'm just
Q,
saying.
Q,
They
you
had
my
similar
dog.
completion
Q, you my dog,
percentages.
but you wouldn't let. Don't do that. Don't
Don't
do
do
that.
that.
They'll
Don't do
stop
that.
you
They
from
I
can't
mean,
doing
the
do
that.
it.
truth is the truth.
Y'all
It
like
wasn't like
comparisons,
Cam
right?
was some damn like he was some damn magician at quarterback
Y'all
either.
like
So I mean, damn.
y'all
Hey,
like
Cam. Hey,
comparisons.
Cam.
You throwing out this percentage. Go look at Josh Allen's percentage. It was worse than AR's.
Okay, but this is
Yes,
what
he was trash. But see,
I'm
but the thing
saying.
is, nobody denied that. Why y'all acting like this mug is here good going into
Do what?
from college?
Hmm?
Nobody gave Josh Allen no pass.
They
That's the
sure
first
did.
thing
They
they
slept,
said.
they slept
Can
on him.
he do? Can he
And
learn how to pass in the
they
NFL?
developed him because he had traits. See, the thing is, you draft for potential.
Yeah,
So
that works
quick.
sometimes. That
Paul,
works
We
sometimes.
we
Paul,
saw everything he's
when
done in
he was
college, and
number
we've
one,
looked at the maturity that he had that he's had since then. And everybody has turned off a blind eye to him just based off of what they've seen in 13 games. But everything that's come since then signified that he has already
Bro,
grown.
that's the other problem. You just
I don't
said you
see
want to
it.
graft a person that's only played 13 games in college, bro. Come on, man.
Bro, Joe Burrow only did the same thing. He only played a season, and y'all they deemed him a
Joe
special
Burrow was an
starter.
anomaly. Because at the end of the
Oh,
day, when
okay,
people
now
bring up
he's an anomaly.
Joe Burrow had
Okay,
1 year of good college football and he
so
milked it
but
off
you
of it.
acting like
He
it,
just
it
happened to go
hasn't
to
been
an
good.
organization that's been losing for a long time with a bunch of pieces around it, and it clicked. That's never
Bruh.
gonna happen.
But you act like a
But it did
quarterback
happen.
playing one season coming in from college and haven't
Nobody
had
knew that was
success.
gonna happen.
He's
He didn't
had
even know it was gonna
success.
happen.
Oh, come on, bro.
It's called coaching.
Stop.
Coaching.
Stop it.
They've been sorry all these years, and you talk about it's called coaching. Come on, man, miss me with that.
It's all
All
about
right,
coaching.
all right. Carolina Logic. See, what you need to understand is you just don't want the motherfucker. So what you doing is you saying fuck everything else, and you looking at it from one perspective.
I'm looking at it for all perspectives. I'm not gonna sit here and get hyped because he did a
Don't do
backflip.
nothing
So
good
so
this
Whoop
game.
can
de doo.
See,
Carolina?
Can
Carolina,
you
you
play?
remind me of
Can
my
he
old
Can
throw?
you
man, bro.
play? Can you do more than just sit there, get happy feet in the pocket, and take off because you can't read a cover?
That's what I'm asking you right now. Can he throw? Can he throw the football?
A lot of them dudes in there
He
can
got
throw
a
the
heavy.
football.
He got a
They're
heavy
probably
Ain't
arm.
no
just
time to
throwing the
start
football.
stuttering
It
now.
take more than
Can
that
he
being
throw the
to
fucking
win a
ball?
game. It take more than just throwing the football.
Oh,
Can you
now
read?
we
Can you
got
put the
all
ball
these
where it needs to
special
be?
qualities to
Yeah,
get
it
the
does. It
goddamn
does.
rock down the
It takes
field.
more than throwing the
He
football.
just asked me,
You
can he
had
throw?
I
I
asked
ain't
you,
worried about
can
can
he
he throw
throw?
because he could throw 80 yards. That's all cool. But can he get? Is he gonna get it to somebody else? Is he throwing it in the
So
stands?
if
Also, you
CJ
got
hey,
throw the
hey,
ball
somebody with
80
jets.
yards, y'all boys give him a parade going down Ohio State
No,
University.
no, no,
But
no. I ain't
goddamn
worried
it,
about that. I see where
y'all
he
got to
putting the
stop
ball
this
because
shit,
only
man.
his receivers can catch it. It's a difference.
Everybody around here got their own. Y'all biased.
Nobody looks outside the box, bro.
Y'all
Nobody looks
I'm,
outside
I
the
biased.
get
hey,
it. Listen.
hey, Will.
I,
I'm
I
saying,
get it.
box.
I love Cam Newton, but at the end of the day, that
I ain't
he ain't
comparing
him.
him to Cam Newton. See, that's
He
the
ain't
problem.
him.
yeah,
Do
but
comparing
see,
somebody to somebody else.
Everybody always trying to
I
compare him
get
to him.
with
I
the new
just said I
chick.
don't want
I get
nobody
with the new
doing it
chick,
because
bro.
it's a
I don't compare
disrespectful
her
type
to
thing.
my last chick, bro. I just don't do that. I don't see what's the point. You gotta
I'm
let
saying
people know.
everybody else do. I ain't saying I got to.
I just don't understand it. You know what I mean?
What
We
is it
saw
not to
the
And then
understand? You
you know
want
what
a guy that can't pass in college to come in the NFL and supposed to do better. You
this
make sense to me, please.
this is my thing.
so let me ask you something. What are we winning this year?
You gotta win the NFC South. It's wide open. There's no excuse. If they
The
don't
hell
get
you
it done, some
saying?
people
It
need
is
some,
not wide open. I mean, the Saints just got Derek Carr, but
what
other than
and
that,
what's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? It's Derek
y'all
Carr.
both
see,
sleeping on that motherfucker again.
y'all keep sleeping on the Saints with
Yeah,
that
like
shit.
those are
The
not other
Saints
players.
were so bad, because Jameis Winston's back was broke. Do y'all understand this motherfucker had 4 broken vertebrae in his damn back? When he played us at Bank of America, he had a damn brace on and
Kendall,
he
you
done
you
took
ain't
a
gotta say
shot.
it back up, bro. God, no.
It was broke,
It's fact.
bruh. 4 vertebrae. Shit, what is that? That bitch broke.
It's fact. And he still went back and signed with him.
No,
Yeah,
he just
he
took a
that's
shot
James
and he
Winston.
had a brace on. Come on, man.
Jameis didn't know no better. He need to sit on down.
Should have sat his ass down. That's why he where he at now. But y'all
Hey,
sleeping on Derek Carr. Y'all sleeping on the Saints
I
team.
ain't sleeping. I'm looking at their old team. I ain't just quarterback. It's the whole squad.
Alright.
So
Atlanta got Russell
They
too.
offensively,
not
they got
sitting there.
Michael
The
Thomas,
Saints not
Alvin
sitting there
Kamara,
over the damn cap for nothing. They paying some motherfuckers
That's
over
all
there,
right. We
y'all.
got to play. All right.
Chris
That's
Olave,
cool. We got to play them twice. I just think
Derek
if you look
Carr.
at the way our team is put up together now, especially if they draft right, there is no reason that we shouldn't take the South this year.
Yeah, but
Alright.
it's time for me to bring you back down from Mars, brother. Because you got to
I ain't in Mars,
understand,
bro.
in the
I'm thinking
first
logically.
year,
That's why I was
your
saying my name.
expectations,
Get it
even
right.
if you get even if you get CJ, bro, you're not gonna go out there and win 15 games and think you're gonna go to the fucking Super Bowl this year.
I
Even
didn't
if
say
you
that.
got him.
I ain't say the
That's
bowl,
you.
man. I
Hey,
ain't say
you
the
the one.
bowl,
That, you
man.
hey, you the one
Don't
out there
throw
in the
nothing
cards,
on
bro.
me. Don't
Bring
throw
it
nothing
down.
on
I said win the South. I ain't say nothing about going no Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
I
a
ain't
lot of
like a Dallas fan.
see,
I don't think
What's your
crazy.
expectation, sir?
if you win the South, then what? You gonna go to the playoffs, and what the fuck you gonna do in the first year?
It don't matter. You get in there. Get
And
in
then
there.
what you gonna
Figure it
do?
out when you get in there. Just get
We
in
just
there.
did that
That's
shit
what you
with your
do.
boy. Well, I know I'm not doing that again. We just did that with your punk ass boy that went to San Fran. I ain't doing that no
Oh
damn
no,
more.
no, no. See, I was one of the ones that said, "Hey, the season was over months ago. People just wanted to keep winning
Y'all say
meaningless
when we
games."
get there, we get there. Now look,
No,
we fucking
no. When
pissed
we
around our whole fucking stand.
this year, when you got in there, you would have got your butts whooped for no reason, and it would
And
have
we
been an
gonna get our
early
ass
exit.
cut again because we ain't complete yet. We need at least a year to get this shit to mesh together.
Nah,
Okay,
you.
here's a
I'm gonna
question.
tell you.
Here's a
I'm gonna tell
realistic
you.
question. What complete team is there in the NFC? Name the complete teams in the NFC.
The
Philly.
Eagles,
One,
the 49ers,
two,
the Vikings could be,
no,
Detroit.
no.
If they get
You
a
don't get that
Nah,
one.
Detroit, if
You
they
don't
Vikings
get that
lacking on
one.
defense.
You don't get that
Vikings,
one.
Vikings lacking on
Detroit,
defense.
Try
if they
again.
get some defense, y'all think we got
Detroit,
better,
yeah.
so everybody else
I'll
just
give
sat
Detroit
around
better.
with their thumb up their ass. Come
No,
on,
that's
bro.
not what I'm saying. Detroit, I
Y'all
gave
so
you.
angry, man.
I'm not
Minnesota, I'm
getting
not
this.
giving you.
I get it that we
Detroit will
need
beat them.
some pieces. I get it that
Mike,
we need some
Detroit
pieces, but
put
we not no year away.
Detroit put in
I don't
some work.
know what
Mike,
you're saying there.
What the hell you talking about?
Detroit
We ain't
put
no year
41
away.
points up on motherfuckers at some
Cause
time
They
it's
and
did.
bad.
just couldn't
Stop
stop
this shit, man.
nobody.
Q,
They
as
So they're
did.
bad as
going to
You're
we
get
right.
listen,
defensive
as
Ain't
bad
players
as
doing
we
nothing
supposed
this
And
to
I
year,
be,
agree with that.
brother.
as bad
Detroit,
as they
yes.
supposed to be, as bad as everything was going, why were we
But
still in playoff contention then?
but
You go to
Y'all
the
real
but I'm
mad.
playoffs with a
saying
rookie quarterback
that's
and your
three
ass
teams.
getting pushed out.
Three
Taking my
teams. Who's the
Yep.
other teams? Because all I'm hearing is three. Philly, Detroit,
Ain't no other ones, bro. Ain't
San
no other ones.
Fran.
Everybody else is struggling or missing something they dang self.
There is only three good quarterbacks in the whole damn division.
Yep.
The whole NFC.
Yep.
We can stop acting like niggas is trying to shoot for the moon and shit. You get past Jalen Hurts. I'm not even gonna say Brock Purdy. I'm gonna say Kyle Shanahan because he's the
Yeah, Kyle
guru.
Shanahan.
Yeah, it's the
And
system more
I
than the
don't
quarterback
know,
over there.
maybe Jared Goff. Then who else? Who's the
Ain't
next
nobody else.
threat?
Ain't nobody else.
So why are we acting like we can't punch a motherfucker in the mouth?
Please,
Look.
make them understand it,
Everybody
because I
want to
don't know what
get
he's talking
Like,
punched
about
in
a
the
year
mouth
from
till
now.
they
like,
realize what that shit
and first
feel
of all,
like.
let's get back to that AR-15 shit. You don't get the first pick of the draft to pick up a project. If you
Thank
pick the
you,
first,
man.
the
Tell
number
these
one
dudes,
pick,
man.
that motherfucker starts. Andrew Luck, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, they start. AR-15 is not ready to start. Anybody that claims that don't watch enough football and
Mike,
footage.
what are we winning
Yes,
this year?
bro. I'm
I
going to eat
keep
dinner. You don't
asking your
finish it
ass
for me.
that.
Y'all
You
have a good
can't
night.
Well,
tell
I'm
me.
gonna tell you. I'm
All
gonna
right,
tell you who winning
Carolina.
this
Hurry
year.
the fuck
All right,
up.
I'll
It's
holler
gonna
at
take
y'all.
it's
All
gonna
right,
take
all
5
right.
years.
Okay,
Damn it.
first of all, who? All right, let's be 100%. Eagles have lost a lot. We're not about to act like they didn't lose at least 7, 8 fucking starters this year. San Fran is going to be playing paper, rock, scissors of what quarterback to start.
But they
I'm
have
here
a
to tell
dominant
you,
defense, though, Mike.
they really do, but I have faith in ours
So
too.
you can put an above average
CJ
quarterback when
Henderson
you
at
have a
cornerback.
dominant defense. Look at the Ravens when they had Joe Flacco. What did they do? They
That
have
Garoppolo.
a
sounds,
dominant defense.
Look at Garoppolo.
yeah.
Niners.
Okay, San
Look at
Fran has had
Garoppolo.
a dominant. San Fran has had a dominant defense, and every time they get to the playoffs, they get punched in the mouth.
They
Let's stop
quarterbacks
acting
get
like
hurt. They've had bad luck. Jimmy G got hurt every fucking year. They made it
every
to the
year
motherfucking Super Bowl with him.
Okay,
they did.
we're not used to a
That
coach that
one year they did, but we can
anybody.
stop acting like
We
they're
lack.
not beatable.
We
We're
lack.
not about to pretend like
I ain't
49ers
say
is
they
a
wasn't. I
team.
didn't say they wasn't beatable. I just said they got it together over there. They're more poised over there than we are. This is the first year we running a 3-4 defense. With all
Uh-huh.
these are first year. We revamped the whole fucking coaching staff. We revamped
Facts.
the whole on both sides of the ball. The only thing we got going for us, our offensive line stayed intact. That's it. Everybody else is new.
And
Think about it. Just last year, think about it. Come on, real fast. Only person we had on offensive line that came back was Taylor Moton and Brady Christensen. It took a while. It took a minute for that offensive line to gel. So think about the whole fucking team got to come together with these new coaches.
You right.
Only thing them boys that talk to them coaches about, they talk to them on the phone. They talk to them on the phone or via text.
We won 7 games with no quarterback and half the talent we have now.
Here we go.
7 with no quarterback. 0 quarterback. Like no good, not a half a quarterback, not a partial quarterback,
You shouldn't be prideful to say no shit like that, Mike.
No, I am going to say it because the fact of the matter that we did that in the NFC with no quarterback, and I'm supposed to be backing down from a Dak Prescott or a Kirk Cousins or some other fucking body. No, fuck them. The fuck you mean?
Sam Darnold, brother, you should humble your damn self. Is what you should.
First of all, the fact that you said we had Sam Darnold is the first time today I have puked in my mouth. Stop that. Stop it.
Damn truth. What do you?
We had nothing.
You said
When you run.
I 100% agree with you. That's nothing.
Bro,
That's
we ran 40-something times in one game. If you run the ball 40-something times, you don't have a quarterback.
That's true.
So we had none. And we still won 7 games in the fucking NFC that's better last year than it is now because it had more quarterback talent. We're not going to act like Aaron Rodgers is not gone. Tom Brady is gone. We're not about to pretend like there's some motherfucking Hall of Famers in the NFC. All them dogs are over there in the AFC.
Hold on, Mike. I got to stop right there. So Mike said that he believed in that defense that we got, but every time we play the Cowboys, we end up losing the game. How do you have confidence in that defense when we keep losing to some punk ass team that you talking about we ain't afraid of?
Okay, I will break that down. What did he just say? The GOAT just said we went and got every fucking coaching. Matter of fact, we didn't just go get some coaches. Broncos defensive coach was the best coach available. Sean McVay's offensive assistant was the best offensive coach available. It's not like we went and just signed whoever the fuck we could. We signed the best that was available.
We don't have those players that the team that he came from. We don't have those players.
In fact, we lost that game because of Sam Darnold, though. Let's be honest.
Pause. Let's get to that. Right now, on the Carolina team, you missing 2 spots on defense. You missing middle linebacker and defensive end. Those are the major fucking holes. You get, and let's not pretend like we still ain't got $26 million in cap space when we started off with -9.
So Mike, you're head in the clouds. You just
no. I'm being realistic. I see.
I can't give you that, Mike. I can't give you no realistic.
Talk to him.
Let me tell you why. I'm not saying next year we're gonna win it all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's nobody to be fucking scared of. There's nobody.
Basically, what you're saying is we're gonna be respected.
Well, I tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what. Now I'm gonna step on Mike's side right there because he did hit some points right there. It's nobody to be scared of because, especially in our division, because there was a separation of one fucking game. Yeah. Between 4 teams. So, but everybody got better. So don't think everybody just sat around, like I said, just sitting around holding themselves. Everybody got better.
Detroit got better. Chicago got better. New York got semi.
Chicago got better.
Chicago did get better.
Just because they got D-Day, that don't mean they got better.
Did you see who else they picked up?
Edmonds? Nobody worried about Chicago, bro. Nobody worried about Chicago.
All right, so we're going to skip that.
They did get better. I don't play them like that. They did get better, bro.
We going to see. I mean, they had Khalil Mack. They had a defense before Mack got there. And what have they done? Hey, y'all better stop it, bro.
We ain't worried about Chicago at all, bro. Be honest.
Bro, I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's not the fact of the matter that I'm saying like next year we Super Bowl. I say 2 years we're the problem in the NFC. Period.
I agree with that.
Basically, we were a team to be respected. next year.
Look,
Pretty much.
we was negative $9 million in cap space, and we added everything we added, and then turned around and put us back at 26 million in cap space. And then next year we're gonna have 90 something million in cap space, and we still got our first round picks. Like,
take a look at this shit here on the
I'm
screen.
still trying to figure out the
Thomas.
Read it out loud.
Thomas on some shit.
Hey, I gotta ask you. Have you watched?
The comment.
Have you
Hold on. Go ahead, Q.
have you watched? Have you watched?
Hold on, brother. Go ahead, Q.
Like, you gotta understand, we limped into what we call potentially the Tampa Bay game and got our ass cut.
Bruh. Preach. Preach.
Oh, bruh.
That boy T. Thompson said Mike is right. We have
that boy T. Thompson's on some shit.
That boy T. Thompson crazy, man. Hey,
y'all must have forgot.
There was no defensive back. Who was guarding Mike Evans in that game? Who was guarding Mike Evans in that game?
Stop it, Mike. I mean,
No. I'm being real. It's not like we had a healthy team out there when we went against Tom Brady the second time. Because the first time we went and we was healthy, we punched him in his mouth. 21-3 was the score when we was healthy.
Oh, Mike, no, don't come up. When he came to Bank of America, that boy was going through divorce problem. He ain't had no offensive line.
Yeah, his weapons was down.
The backfield was. So Godwin was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Mike Evans, I don't know what was going on with him. He was dropping passes. Come on, Mike.
Hey, Q.
Hold on a second. Petey, quick, what you had to say?
Hey, Q. Did you watch film on AR-15, bro?
Yes, I did.
So you was impressed?
Well, what I looked at.
That's what I'm trying to get back to.
Hold on now. What I looked at and I put in full perspective was his coaching. I looked at the weapons. I looked at everything that he had going on in Florida. And I said to myself, you got to understand what he was working against before you able to even understand AR-15 in the position that he's in right now.
Now can I respond to that?
But hold on now. Before I even get started, you can ask anybody on this panel who know me. I did not want AR-15. I did not want anything to do with this motherfucker.
Nah, he didn't.
And after I went back and I watched this shit and I start seeing him start checking for his guys and I start seeing him, he had to fight an uphill battle in his own fucking locker room. I mean, for a couple.
I respect
I was talking to Q one time and I was about to say something about artery. He thought about to say AR almost cut me, bro. He did not like AR, bro.
I did not want shit to do with AR.
Bro,
I respect
bro.
man.
I don't like that, Q. You give Bryce Young props for not having any weapons, but you give this nigga AR an excuse for not having any weapons. I'm fucking confused. Be consistent.
You can wipe your ass with what you don't like. I don't give a damn.
Hey, Q, hold on.
You gotta be consistent, dog. Be consistent.
I'm consistently telling you.
Hey, Petey, that's why I joined. I wanted to get off in his ass with that AR shit.
Hey, man, hey, Q, because I'm gonna tell you this, Q. I was on the AR-15 train at one point. I watched film. I had to ask for a transfer because when you go in there watch that film, bro, and you go break down he kind of looked like he was he's not accurate. He kind of overthrows, and that's not for me. Now, granted, I get your point. I get your point when you say that that's coachable. You know, footwork, everything like that. That's coachable. You can possibly fix that. But we don't have time to sit there and wait for this guy to mature into no quarterback.
That's what I feel.
That's the thing.
We don't have time.
That's why. See,
we've been there
that's the
before.
thing. That's why we asking. Why don't we have time? Who says we don't have time? Other than y'all,
we've been there before.
We've been going through some bullshit. We sat through all this other bullshit when shit was going wrong, and we knew the shit was set up wrong. But we sat there and we sat there and we sat there.
I mean, that's
can't you sit there? Can't you sit there? Can't you sit there and wait on something to go right?
No, Kendall, because we seen this movie before.
The old school days, they got their
and they listen. Y'all been there before with Sam Donald. You knew he was fucking trash when he came from New York.
We knew that.
You knew it
all time.
We knew that shit. Then you went and got Baker. You knew he was fucking trash when he left Cleveland. So come on. This dude right here ain't started with 13 college games and better than both of them motherfuckers.
Exactly.
All right, well, listen to this, man. We have never had an accurate quarterback in the backfield since since Jake Delhomme. Now, let's be real. We haven't had a highest percentage passer, accurate motherfucker ever in the whole 2000s. So I'm saying, for once, can we get a motherfucker that can place that bitch exactly where it's supposed to go for once? Like, I want to know how the other teams feel when they have a quarterback that can just hit it right where the niggas in stride, where it's the cross
Instead
route,
of
where it's the deep run.
athleticism.
You know what I mean? Can we get somebody like that?
Exactly.
For me, Q.
Go ahead, Pop.
No, go ahead. What you about to say, bro?
I mean, to say the nigga was inaccurate, he took us to the motherfucking Super Bowl and we won NFC championships with that. Now, goddamn it, had we had an offensive line, we might have won the motherfucker.
What you talking about?
Okay,
Cam?
wait. You do realize, bruh. Okay, I love Cam Newton. I am a Cam Newton fan. But it's time somebody say this shit. It's time somebody say this shit. Every solid draft pick has a very good fucking year. Cam Newton, Carson Wentz, Jared Goff, even Blake Bortles damn near went to the Super Bowl. I don't want a 1 year fucking fluke. I need something consistent. I want a team that has an accurate quarterback for 10 fucking years. You know, like Green Bay ain't never have to deal with no accurate motherfuckers. Can we get something like that going for once?
But you know the difference between what Green Bay did, what we have never done? They got their quarterback and developed him. He sat behind somebody. If you go back and look, you see Bitter and Wright both said reason why we got Dalton because we want him to come here and win games. Now, you go get your
you got Darwin because he was cheap.
Hell, the rest of the motherfuckers could have been cheap. How much was Sam Darnold? How much was Sam Darnold contract? Why did he go to the Bears for? Where did he go? Where the fuck did the motherfucker?
San Francisco.
How much was his contract? How much?
Are you about to say Sam Darnold is better than Andy Dalton?
For a draw
you just said how he was cheap.
I said that. I said they gave him away for a draw pickles. They gave him
2 years. 2 years, $10 million. That's cheap as hell.
Y'all also gotta take into consideration that we have Matt Rule as a head coach. Well, nobody gonna come here and play for him.
We don't say that name on here.
We do not say his name. We don't say his name.
It's either the cancer, or he who will not be named.
I like that.
Look, we definitely don't say his name, Eric.
Say it again. Say it now. I warn you once. Say it again. Your ass is out of here.
Joe Burrow, name a first pick of the draft, the number one pick of the draft that sat behind somebody. I'm not saying picked in the first round. Trevor Lawrence didn't sit. Joe Burrow didn't sit. These niggas didn't sit behind no. Andrew Luck didn't sit. Cam Newton didn't sit. They came in, you threw them the keys to the car, and you say, do what you got to do. And all of them have had success.
They had no.
I'm trying to figure out who they are going to sit behind.
His happy ass there for 3 years behind.
Aaron Rodgers was not the first pick of the draft. He was number 20 something.
I didn't say the first pick, but he was the first.
I said the first pick.
Look who he sat behind.
But Mike, traditionally the first pick, the team is shit.
The first pick means it's a day one start. If it's the number one pick of the draft, it's a day one starter. AR is not a day one starter.
Mike, we're not a traditional number one. We traded up to go to number one. We're not a traditional number one. If we was number one, we'd have won 1 or 2 games.
What does that supposed to mean?
Because we would have had no other option but to start a damn rookie quarterback. We don't have to start CJ if we did. We don't have to.
That's not accurate. That's not accurate. That's not accurate.
Yeah, I can't follow you on that, Kendall.
Okay, well look, how about follow me like this right here? 9 times out of 10, okay, between Chicago and the Texans were the number 1 and number 2, right? Before we traded up, right? So Chicago, they beat each other and won out number 1. They played each other for the one bowl. So if the Texans would have had the number 1 pick, that means they'd have drafted a quarterback. Well, they're going to draft a quarterback and build around him. So that quarterback that they're going to draft is they're going to start because the team is shit. Same thing with
Right.
Chicago, but they already got their damn quarterback.
Plug and play.
So they would have
Okay,
drafted
all right.
another. They would have
We have
drafted
Andy
another
Dalton.
dynamic player.
We have Andy
With,
Dalton, which means our team is shit if he's the one that starts week 1. The fuck? Like,
I agree with what he's saying.
Matt Ryan was the number 1 pick. He started. Matthew Stafford was the first pick off the board. He started. If you pick number 1, that quarterback starts. I don't give a damn if you trade up for him. I don't give a damn if you play paper, rock, scissors for the first pick. If you get the very first pick of the draft, that quarterback starts. Soon as he get up here, nigga, go.
How many number 1 draft picks started end up being a fucking bust because they wasn't ready? A lot.
But that's what he's saying. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
pause.
Trevor Lawrence, right? Trevor Lawrence plug and play, right?
Name one in the last 5 years. Name one in the last 5 years.
In the last couple of years, what's your big boy from Jamarcus Russell? Number 1 overall pick, and his ass eating burgers.
That was 10 years
Okay,
ago.
RG3, right?
Number 1 spot.
Wait.
RG3?
10 years ago.
I just said the last 5 years. Y'all going back far as a motherfucker.
Y'all going top 10 or something. Now we talking about the number 1 pick.
Because I just said Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, they were number ones,
number
right?
1 picks.
They sound like they had great.
Y'all boys have done cast out Trevor Lawrence because Urban Meyer was such a bad coach, and now y'all starting to see him manifest in his
Q.
now.
Bro,
bro. And the Jaguars was shit.
My point is still my point. It don't matter who the fuck his coach was last year. The number 1 pick showed out. Trevor Lawrence showed out. Joe Burrow showed out.
Not his first year. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Show out?
And
Who didn't show out?
Joe Burrow got hurt his first year. He went out there and got fucking hurt.
He got hurt on the 7th fucking week. But before then, he was putting up good numbers. I'm sorry to tell you guys. It's not like he was playing like a bum.
Turn your mic up, Pop.
Hey panel. Let me give y'all a comparison. Y'all know who AR-15 remind me of? It's gonna be the same storyline. RG3.
Mm-hmm. No, he can't be RG3. That nigga look like he's 2 of RG3. That nigga huge compared to RG3.
He gonna be a one-trick pony, bro.
Are you going off his playing style?
That what he's saying, playing style.
Playing style, yes.
I get it. Made the playoffs.
Playing style.
I can see that.
And he made Pro Bowl.
Playing style.
He put Washington on the map.
He ain't gonna last long, is what I'm saying.
Injury is what got him as his downfall, bro.
And that's gonna be the same thing that happened with AR-15. Y'all put too much trust in him.
That's what
How the hell you gonna knock the man and call him injured already? God damn.
I'm just saying it's gonna come because like he's athletic. That's the only thing we rely on is athleticism.
Yeah. I mean, where's the love for AR coming from? That's what I'm confused at.
Now you told me you watched film of him in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Was he or was he not a guy that stood there and wanted to make the pass first?
Yeah, so is Bryce Young.
No. Hold on. We right here. We walk with me. Was he or was he not a guy that stood there and tried to make the pass first?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, walk with him. I got him at the end.
But did his receivers get open enough for him to make those plays?
No, but I'm not about to let you use his wide receivers as an excuse.
And that line just got shredded. That line got shredded. You can see sometimes there was no pocket to step up in.
Okay, all right.
I'm not gonna allow you to let that be an excuse.
No.
Get him, Petey.
I'm not. I mean, it's not an excuse, but it's the truth.
But see, this is the thing though. Because let me get back at Q real quick. Hold on. Because Q, you said let's walk together real quick. All right, so you're gonna use his wide receivers as the excuse, right?
Yes,
all right, so what quarterback that you can't name that don't always kind of stretch the play to go over and beyond to make a play? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Petey, he didn't have no offensive line, though. Petey, you can't stretch it.
Oh man, y'all
running for your life.
Now come see me. Come see me. I got AR-15 Kier over here. Did y'all watch the Kentucky highlights of that man? Did you see the way that defense, they filled them run gaps? And when they filled the run gaps and he had to depend on his arm, he had the worst game of his career. See, the difference is in the NFL, they gonna fill them run gaps just like that.
Exactly.
They gonna fill them run gaps just like that. Huh?
And they gonna spy on his ass.
Hey, Mike, you like Bryce, right?
Look,
Oh, yes,
Bryce,
so.
I fuck with, but that's not who I want. But go ahead.
Okay. Who in here the Bryce Young fan?
I'm a Bryce Young fan for Alabama, not for Carolina Panthers.
Somebody sound like they opened up some crackers. I can't hear anything.
You about to
I
get
ain't
it,
know what the
boy.
fuck
If you
that
would have
noise
said,
is.
yeah, 'cause I had a great question. But never mind. We'll wait till somebody call in as a Bryce Young fan. You a Bryce Young fan? Call in. I got a question for you.
Yeah,
I'm
and you know
an
what?
Alabama fan. No, that's like
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
was
tell you this
born.
about Bryce.
Go
NFL.
ahead,
Bryce makes miracles happen with his little ass. He really does.
That's
And the
all
way he moves is fucking scientific. Sometimes it looks like.
good, man. We know you
But
don't get them young ham sandwiches. It's all good. It's all good, brother. All
but
good.
you know what I mean? Just like I just said earlier, AR-15 ain't had no weapons, neither did Bryce Young. But he made shit happen anyway with his arm.
No, sir. I'm not. No, sir. He had weapons, bro, and they was always wide open.
Wait,
And
hold up, wait. You said Bryce Young had receivers?
Yeah, you
Bryce
sound
Young had
shocked.
receivers. Stop, bro. Don't do that to yourself, please. Don't embarrass
Pause.
yourself, please.
Name
I just
one.
want him to name him.
Name one that had over 1,000 yards. I bet you
Bro,
$100 you can't right now.
every single last one of them wide receivers in that
He said, give a name.
Saban coachback was out there was open, bro. Don't do that.
Give a name.
Don't fuck the names. We talk about
There's
Saban's playbook, bro.
so that's why not one receiver is being drafted this year from Alabama. I ain't never seen
Bro.
anybody talk about an Alabama receiver this year. Not even in the third round.
Judy, you thank Judy for that.
No, we're not gonna blame Judy. We're gonna blame the Bama players that was on the field. We're gonna blame them. I ain't even see an Alabama receiver in the fourth round in any mock draft. Did you?
You could thank Judy and them for that. And what's the other dude that ran motherfuckers up over in Las Vegas?
Yeah, well,
What's his
see that.
name?
Yeah, they were more deep. They were more dominant on the other side of the ball, though, Mike.
Hold on, wait. We're not even gonna say that because they only had one good motherfucker being drafted this year on the defensive side of the ball. Y'all act like Alabama had a bunch of defensive help. They had one good motherfucker edge rusher and a decent defensive back. That's
And a
it.
linebacker and a backer.
Byron Young
Oh
was
yeah,
right
he
there
was
too.
decent too.
Stop.
So you got two average players and one all-star defensive player. After that, Alabama was not all that this year.
Eli
Like,
Ricks
let's keep
ain't
it
shit.
100.
Eli Ricks ain't shit.
First
I
and
said
foremost,
Eli. That
Bryce.
was the defensive back I was talking about with Eli Ricks.
What about Branch at safety? Come on, bro.
Big Branch.
All these boys are out there. Come on, stop it, Mike.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yo, I forgot about Branch. You got me there.
Yeah.
And
I'm
the
apologize.
other two defensive line and
I
the other two
stand
defensive
corrected.
linemen is staying in school. The other two defensive
Yeah.
linemen staying in school, so they'll be first
And
rounders next year, first or second rounders next year. Come
Y'all
on,
bringing up
Mike.
everything.
But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you this though. Bryce Young looked phenomenal all year until he went against LSU.
and got exposed.
I'm gonna talk shit about every quarterback except for my quarterback if y'all haven't seen the pattern yet.
Oh my god. The boy loves CJ. CJ non-winning ass.
Watch your
Don't get me
motherfucking
wrong.
tone.
Ohio State quarterbacks do got a bad reputation. That is facts. But I
So the
think my
Bama
boy CJ
quarterbacks,
Stroud.
whoever they are.
Man, I'm hearing a lot of excuses for these quarterbacks. What about when Mahomes came out? Did y'all make something for him?
Yo, I said Mahomes was gonna be the best in the draft. Then I said Deshaun Watson was gonna be number 2.
Come on, man. How do you say that? How'd you say
On some
that?
real
Come
shit.
on.
On some real shit. I was watching him on the John Gruden show, and I saw that man throw an accurate 70 yards pass on a knee. And I said, that nigga can do it all. And then I saw the way he moved when he was with his dad throwing the ball. I said, that nigga might be the best quarterback in the draft. And then I said, Deshaun Watson.
Got drafted. And what did he get drafted on? Potential.
And look, but he wasn't the first one off. He wasn't the number 1 pick. That's all I said. I said, if you got the number 1 pick.
Andy Reid picked him on potential.
They on your ass, Mike.
We would not, Mike. We would not have gotten a quarterback worth a fuck if we didn't move up somewhere.
I hear you. But what I'm saying is, Number
I'm just trying to
one.
figure out making all these moves for AR. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Man,
Number
me
one
too.
pick.
Oh
Now,
shit.
number
Me
one pick
too.
of the draft. It wasn't Patrick Mahomes, so we can stop that. Don't
Let's
bring
get
up Patrick because he don't fit the description. We said first pick of the draft.
So Pat.
Leave him out of it.
Yeah,
That's
fuck
all
what
I'm
Mike
trying to
talking about.
figure out.
Mike ain't changing. Ain't no need for me to sit even talk to that motherfucker. He ain't changing. So, like I say, Pat, what you was saying? Ain't no need to make these moves for what?
No, I just want to know. I need to understand why we made all these moves for AR.
It wasn't for AR. It was for CJ.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why they feel like it's AR. That we should
AR
make
is
all
not a
these moves.
quarterback. He only played 13 games. I'm not
No,
impressed.
we're not saying. Look, check this out, Pat. Check this out. I'm not saying
I'm not impressed.
that the Panthers made a move for AR or they made a move for CJ Bryce or whatever. They back was against the wall. They were forced to make a move. Cause the way the board's gonna fall, shit. In the first four teams, if it had stayed like it was, other than Chicago, could have potentially took a quarterback. They might have not been no quarterbacks right there.
Let me kill that.
Not at 9.
Let me kill that.
So we had to move. We had to move.
No, pause. Let me kill that. Because Arizona was asking damn near the same thing. Only different was no DJ Moore, and one of the second round picks was a third round pick.
And the Raiders.
But they wanted to control the board though, Mike. And Chicago was a player. Chicago was a player. Everybody knows Chicago was a player.
And that's why you know they're not going to go get AR-15 because if they could, they would have kept DJ Moore and went to number 3.
That's what I'm trying to figure out right there.
Well, Pat,
thank you. That's the mic drop.
To be real with you, the Panthers move up to have leverage to select any quarterback that they want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But why him is what I'm saying. Why him? Is why I'm trying to figure out.
Because he has the most upside out of the 3. Now, right now,
How?
CJ is the best.
Wait, pause.
If y'all let me finish a goddamn sentence.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Go ahead,
I'm about to give CJ his props. He's the best quarterback right now. But overall, if you look at the overall picture, Anthony Richardson has a higher upside that potentially can take you to greater heights. If you look at his skill set, his ability to throw, his ability in the pocket, as well as his playmaking ability, he is just what. Look,
for how long?
One of them is 1A and one of them is 1B.
Okay, but listen, Dub, this is what I'm saying, Dub. Dub, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying if you could have kept DJ Moore and turned one of them second round picks to a third round pick, and you actually is considering AR-15, like you controlling the draft worth DJ Moore.
Is putting your feelings into DJ Moore. Let that nigga go. He had to
That's
go.
not what I'm saying, bro. Bro, listen. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
I love DJ,
listen,
bro.
pause. Hear what I'm saying. I'm saying if you had an opportunity to get one of the 3 and still keep DJ Moore, wouldn't you do it? If you are absolutely like, it's either one of these quarterbacks, I'll take either of the 3. Would you not keep DJ Moore and keep an earlier draft pick, my guy?
I mean,
like that's logic,
yeah, that's
bro.
what we did. We kept Mike. Everybody wanted 39 or a player. It was gonna take a player to move from 9 to 1 or 9 to 3 or 9 to 2.
It wasn't.
It was going to take a player.
I just told you what Arizona wanted.
That's what they put out by Arizona, but that's bullshit. Arizona was not going to drop the 9, bro. They weren't going to do it without a player.
I don't think Arizona and Texas wanted the same thing. The Bears.
No.
They didn't. I'm telling you the report for Arizona. It was a third round pick, a second round pick, trade the 9th, the first round pick, no DJ Moore. That's what Arizona wanted. That's what Arizona wanted. So I'm saying, unless you going for Bryce Young or CJ, you're not making that trade where you could have kept DJ Moore. That's what I'm saying.
You keep DJ Moore, then what? I mean, you acting like 1,000 yards you can't just replace. Look, I hate to say
we ain't got no 1,000 yards enough.
I hate to say it, but Thielen can come in here and potentially give you some of what you just lost from DJ.
8 to 9.
8-9.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Hey, guess
you
what?
just replaced him. Yeah, you just replaced him with
He didn't have
Chalk
1,000
and
yards this
Thielen.
season
You
because of the
just
quarterback.
replaced him. You just
Sure
replaced him.
You
So
sure
I'm
did.
just saying, Thielen himself
Okay.
is just replacing the productivity that you just lost.
With
Okay.
Thielen and Chalk, you just replaced him.
Out of DJ Moore. Is
But
what I'm saying.
wouldn't that 61 pick still being here made some difference? That's all I'm
But you
saying.
just said, what did you just say Arizona wanted?
You keep
I
moving the
said they
goalposts,
wanted
bro.
a second. That 2025 second, they wanted that one. The 2021 first, they wanted to switch to 9-3, and they wanted a third round pick, which was the number 93 pick of the draft. That's what, with no DJ Moore. That's what they wanted.
If y'all
So
watched
what
our,
I'm
I don't believe that. They done wanted a little bit more. That's what was reported.
if you watched our last live,
all right. Okay.
So I'm just saying now that could have been today because they sent us some other shit about D-Hop.
Go
right?
ahead, Pop.
If y'all watched our last live, the GOAT took the word "if" all the way out of the conversation. We got to stop using that word "if." If this was that, if this was who, if he was this tall, ain't no ifs in this. It is what it is.
Yeah. That's all we got now is guarantees, Mike. You got to understand.
Yeah, we got guarantees. We got no. Wait a minute. If we gonna say that, then we got to take AR-15 out of this because y'all keep trying to base this shit on potential. Like if he can fix his mechanics, if the nigga can get accurate, if the nigga can get better.
What the fuck you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about, man?
No, I'm talking about. No.
Hey, he's saying we got more film on everybody else, man.
Hey, what the fuck is you
If
talking
was a fifth,
about?
if was a fifth, we all be drunk.
God damn. Like all of them, you draft off potential, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? All these guys have not played in the fucking NFL yet.
That's facts. That's true.
What
That's
you
true.
mean?
That is true.
Like you got some damn piece of CJ stuck in your ass. I don't know what you got going on.
No, that's not what it is. Because I even said I'd take Bryce Young. You're saying that we get AR.
The Bryce Young, Mike.
I'd rather go to
Mike,
Bryce Young than AR-15. Yes, I did just say that.
Mike, take a breath. Let somebody else talk. Take a breath, because you just went to Bryce Young. Take a breath, okay? You need some water. You need some water. We'll sit in the corner. Sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner. So you just went to Bryce Young.
Get crazy out here.
Because motherfuckers don't normally fix and become more accurate over years. Y'all always there's a Josh Allen thing, there's a Jalen Hurts, but through the decades of NFL, the shit don't always happen that fucking way. But you know what? When a motherfucker's accurate, they usually stay accurate.
Mike, they just went out there. They had a data sheet, and I told you all that the other morning. They had a data sheet. It was Jalen, it was Josh, it was Lamar. Y'all sit there and talk about Lamar. They said Lamar improved 10% on his mechanics. They don't have a damn wide receiver. They showing y'all that they can work on mechanics. As long as you can process, and we don't see we had Sam Donald that could not process. So y'all know he's got an arm, but he can't process. So what you get? Shit on the field. If you can't see the fucking field, you ain't shit as a quarterback. But they said this man can see the field.
And when Josh Allen had to go against a more accurate quarterback in Joe Burrow, he got slaughtered.
It's not QB versus QB.
It's not. It's not. But when the game is on the line and you need your man to step up, Josh Allen was throwing interceptions. Red zone interceptions. Several games this year.
D-Amos just put in the check. He said, your ass is on the line. He said, Mike talking out his ass tonight.
Yeah.
Shout out to D-Amos.
Hey, go ahead, Petey. What you was about to say?
Hey, Kendall, who you think is the better processor, though?
Between who?
Between all the quarterbacks, the top five, the top four quarterbacks, right now.
Answer that.
Who you think is the best processor?
I mean Bryce is.
You think so?
The best. I think he's the best processor. Because
so let's say that Bryce Young plays against Georgia, right? You think he's gonna perform the way that CJ Stroud performed?
He already did.
Neither one of them would have won against Georgia. So CJ ain't win shit against Georgia.
But CJ almost had a chance though.
Almost.
That game was close.
We just said if. We just said him.
That game was close though. That game was close. We ain't talking
We
about
just said,
that game was
hey,
close.
But he
Mike
should have
just
never
said,
got in that position
out
though.
of his mouth. Mike just said out of his mouth, your quarterback, when he get his ball, CJ had the ball, he was supposed to go down and win that motherfucker. He wasn't supposed to put it in the kicker's hand. He was not.
Regardless or not, was Alabama that close? This is coming from an Alabama fan now. Was the Alabama game
Technically,
close?
technically, Bryce Young did beat Georgia. They just didn't do it last year. They did it the year before.
The year before.
when he had
We're talking
weapons.
about recently.
Yeah, when he had weapons
Recently.
Go back to
and
time
all-star offensive line.
That's crazy.
And we can
Wasn't
also
that the
say
same
that,
year he won the Heisman?
That's
but
crazy.
we can also say C.J. Stroud lost his number one receiver and didn't have one receiver and didn't have his number one running back.
No, you got on the when you got on the phone, you said don't make excuses for these niggas. Now what you doing?
Lord.
There you go.
Hold on, but let's not act like these college football players, like coming from the NFL, going to college. They got to make themselves known in college. Let's not act like
that
they
is
just
true,
going to
JC.
college. It's just come on, bro.
That is true, JC. I got to give you a point.
Come on,
That is
bruh.
true.
Lord have mercy. Mike gonna make me drink tonight. Fucking around with him.
Join the club, brother. Join the club.
Y'all so angry, man.
That
What's
shit
that
crazy.
Hey, fact.
Hey,
He
so,
angry.
hey,
This is
listen.
Mike. Mike thinks CJ walk on water. He don't believe CJ do no fucking
Hey,
wrong.
no, time out.
No. Wait. Let me kill this. Let me kill that. Because on some real shit, I really feel like the X factor Bryce Young has it. I just don't think he'll last in the league the way how size he is. I think he won't last more than 5 fucking years. So if I gotta pick
I'm
a
with that, Mike.
quarterback, I
There
want
you
to
go.
pick the one that already has the mechanics, already have the read, and already has the accurate arm. It's like for instance, it's a business decision, right? If you Scott Fitter, and you got to base your $1 million contract on a quarterback, you want to try to pick one based on potential, or you want to
But
pick one that already has the natural mechanics that you need.
So,
Why?
Mike,
Because if you
but why
fail
you doing
at
that, Mike?
AR,
Because you want to
All of
win.
them
You
want
want to win
potential.
now, though. You want to win now, though, right? Because you want to win now.
no
right,
pause. The reason
Mike.
why you doing that? No, wait.
Go
The
to
reason why you doing that is because if you get AR-15 and he fails, Scott Fitter is fired.
Mike, I got a
If
question
he
for
Period.
you.
gets CJ and fail, he fired.
Mike, I
Every
got,
All
a,
them
Hold on,
niggas
y'all.
quarterback you
gone.
get and they
Mike, I got a
fail,
question
his
for you.
ass
How
fired.
many comeback wins does CJ have this year? Can you know for me, or do you know it off the top of your head?
He should know that. I mean, he drank his bath water, so he should know that shit.
Let me
Come
tell.
on, come on. Let's be real.
God damn.
How many comeback wins does your boy Stroud got?
How many got, Mike?
Did
How many
AR
got?
have any?
We waiting
No,
on you. No,
You
don't.
said
We
him
ain't
yet.
said shit about AR. We said how many comeback wins did
And why
CJ
would
have?
you bring him up if you don't like him?
exactly.
But see, this is my thing though. If Bryce Young is so good, it's so great, and this is coming from an Alabama fan right here. Then why the heck he keep throwing downwards at the wide receiver's feet, bro? Why?
No arm strength.
Why is he always throwing? Why is he always overthrowing in the middle of the field? If he's so great,
Last question.
Because he throwing the ball. He trying to throw it over the line.
his ass is short, Kendall.
Yeah, he trying to
You
throw
got
it
Gary
over the
Coleman
line.
behind the line, bro. You got Gary Coleman behind the fucking line.
Maybe Joe Young.
R.I.P.
Oh man, that was good. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I watch plays of Bryce Young, and he scares the fuck out of me because he'll stand in the pocket for 2 seconds and then he ready to take off like a deer in headlights and
They
make
say
some
I want to
crazy
do that.
play.
They ain't watch no AR tape, bro. I'm telling you,
This shit is crazy.
So y'all want AR?
it don't matter what we want, man. That's what whoever Scott Fitter and Reich and your owner want. It don't matter who we want.
Yeah, whoever they get, I'm gonna support. Like I said, even if they go and get that punk ass Will Levis, which like I said,
No, I
I
doubt
don't
that. I
want.
highly doubt that.
I doubt it too. But what I'm saying is no matter who it is, I'm not gonna shut myself off to whoever the potential pick is. I'm gonna say, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna give the bitch a chance. Maybe Frank Wright sees something in this motherfucker that I don't see.
They
That's
all
all I'm
have
saying.
potential. They all have potential, and we're just on here just saying that. When it comes down to the AR, like he gets like the most hate, and it's
Mhm.
just wild because you can You can go to several different podcasters. You can go to several different radio stations, and you're gonna hear so many different various of things about him. And until you go back and actually look at the tape, look at the coaching staff, look at some of the dumbass plays they call for him,
Mm-hmm.
you'll start understanding like why he has so much potential.
All I do is I'm just sympathizing with, okay, I see and I understand why this went that way. You get what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here saying, oh, okay, this guy right here is a godsend. He's gonna be the best fucking quarterback to come out ever. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is he has the same amount of talent that CJ has. He just didn't have a chance to showcase it in the right stage because CJ had everything together at Ohio State. He had Marvin Harrison Jr. This
More
cat
time.
had fucking offensive line. They had coaching that was very good. This guy had the exact opposite of that. And all I'm saying, whenever you mention the name Anthony Richardson, motherfuckers' ass cheeks get tight. They don't want it because everybody ass get tight when you mention AR-15. The room
Hey,
changed.
pause, brother, pause.
Motherfuckers ass get tight around here. Ooh, they clinch up.
It's gonna
Motherfuckers
suck.
clinch up.
It's gonna suck.
Oh,
You know what the analysts
Yeah.
are doing now, right? The analysts are breaking it down like when he does get drafted, where he should go. Because they want to see this man develop and win. But guess what though? If he fucks around and goes to the wrong team, his career is gonna be over.
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna
yep.
be able to develop. And all the AR haters are gonna be like, "Well, I told you he's gonna be a bust." No, he got put in the wrong organization, and that's not fair to him. So
You know who?
it
You
sucks
know.
that it could possibly happen. His chances of developing in a good place is slim to none. But
Guess
all
who
that
else? Guess who else got put in the wrong organization?
Who?
Cam Newton.
Oh hell.
But I mean, hey, that's our quarterback, and I miss him dearly. But he kind of got put in a bad situation.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? I hate for the same thing to happen to AR-15 with us. I don't want to see that same old song. We've been there, done that.
It wouldn't happen with us now with who we got, you know what I'm saying, in the
Yeah, I
organization.
don't believe that would happen with us,
It wouldn't
Petey. I
happen
don't
with
believe
us.
that would happen with us.
And when you
I
look at
mean, one.
if you look at all the like I said, the analysts and go back, they said one of the best places he could go would be here. They said also Seattle. You know, they're not talking about where going to go. They're talking about where he should go to develop and to really turn the NFL where he could be one of the top tier heads people looking for in the NFL. The kids want to go get jerseys. Where everybody going to go look at his highlights, watching him develop. Like you really like he's just that type of developmental type of guy that is
Yeah.
just awesome. You know, people out
Who,
here
who,
talking about
who's
oh
the speaker? Who's the speaker?
popping,
Who?
popping.
Popping?
Yes, sir.
Popping bullets?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what's going on? I never seen your face before. I all heard your name,
Yeah,
but I
you
never
know,
seen your face.
that's all I do.
I thought you was a myth, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, nah, but you speaking some good things here, but I mean at the same time is this um
I know what it is, bro. We want to win now. The problem
We
is
yeah,
want to win now. Yeah, that's what it is. We want to
now.
win now.
This is the thing. Did you know this? And which I know you do, but he's 21 years old. The other guys are 24, 26, 23. 4 years from now, they'll be 27, 28, 29, and he'll be only 25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What was the Eagles? The Eagles owner Jerry Leary, yeah, he said the same thing about Jalen. You know what I'm saying? Jalen's 24 right now, and he's like, man, look at all the potential and everything. But they drafted Jalen in the second round. I understand that, and I understand what Mike's saying. You know, you move up. I don't know if they're gonna move up and grab here. I don't know if they're gonna. CJ's a sure thing, and Bryce. I'm not calling Bryce no sure thing. Hell no, I won't
Yeah,
call
short
Bryce no
thing.
sure thing. Yeah.
Short thing. Yeah, short thing.
So
Short thing.
Short thing. Pause.
They're
Short
gonna
thing. Pause.
love him in Atlanta. Hey, Scotty.
Man.
Y'all
I'm gonna let it go though. I'm gonna let it go.
It's all
But
good.
the AR-15, man, don't get me wrong. Like I said, the guy, you can coach that, but like I said, we already been there, done that. I'm not trying to repeat that same song, bro. What we're saying with him, because I mean, let's say, okay, we got the good coaching staff, but then he becomes the problem. Then it's okay. Now when you go find another quarterback, I hate to go back into that same rotation, bro. It ain't the coaching staff, it's him.
He could be with anybody. Did you think? Okay, let me ask you this: did you think that Stroud has hit his Plymouth? Is this all he can be?
Oh
Is
no,
he?
I feel like he got some growth with CJ Stroud. He can only go up from here, from here.
I
I
mean,
think
how
he's more mature to me, as far as the
he
quarterback is
should
concerned.
be? He should be more mature. He's had more time. He's older,
Wiser.
wiser. Yes, has had time to develop. Been around a good
Mhm.
coaching staff. You plug him and stash AR in the back somewhere real quick for 1 year or two. Shit. Okay, and then get all the other missing pieces that you need.
Mhm.
You come out here fine, man. We got this. We got the NFL by storm for the next 10 years.
Hey,
If he
Papa
Don't
Book.
say 10. Don't say 10, because
right,
I haven't seen a mobile quarterback last 10 years.
Hey,
yeah,
Well,
Papa.
shit.
yes, you did. Cam,
Hey, Papa. I don't
Cam
want my
didn't last
quarterback
10
out there.
years. He last 7. He was injured for 2.
Hey, Papa. I don't want my quarterback out there doing flips like little monkeys and shit. You
he
know what I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna.
I
He
don't
ain't
want
gonna do
that.
that. He would go
I
with
ain't
the
worried about doing flips. I'm worried about him lasting over 7 years. That's
That's
what
what
I'm
we
He
worried
missed.
about.
monkeying
We missed the
around.
electric
that's
runs.
bro,
That's crazy.
that's just his little college little signature, bro. He's not going to NFL doing it.
Too
But
bad not, because he almost screwed himself up with that. He could have like popped his knee. Could have ended he could have ended his whole career by flipping wrong and landing on his leg wrong.
He ain't gonna
And
do that.
he said it looking stupid. Now go get me Hendon Hooker.
He ain't gonna do that, bro. Like I wouldn't.
7.
What's the
I ain't
good
worried about
game
that.
in
I'm not saying that I want him to do that,
here?
but you know, what I mean, come on. Let's
Like,
like. I don't like saying black and monkey together.
me neither.
Mhm.
Me neither.
I don't like him monkeying around out there, bro. Over there doing flips and stuff. Hey, if that's the case, give me Hendon Hooker. He's injury prone, but I'll take Hendon Hooker.
I think
Hendon Hooker's a
that's gonna be
beast.
sleeper too. Boy, that boy gonna come with a huge ass chip on his
And
shoulder.
see, the only reason he's not being talked about because of the injury.
But
Mhm.
that act like they never seen an ACL torn before. Shit,
Yeah.
everybody borrow.
Oh, exactly. Boro, what? He had a season ending
See the
injury.
injury came back, and
Des-
what he do? But
Deshaun Watson.
everybody was like, oh man, he tried.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson got his fucked up when he got in here.
Deshaun
Right.
Watson
Yeah.
got fucked up.
Yeah.
So
So,
so
but
Mhm.
so Hayden Hooker, yeah, is being disrespectful, especially when you put Will Levis above him. But that's another topic.
That true.
hey,
True. Hey, you spitting facts on that.
hey, yeah,
Like
yeah.
You
Hayden
spitting
Hooker
facts on that.
definitely way better than way better than Will Levis. I don't get how they don't see that, but
Facts.
it's okay.
His downfall is his age. He's almost a grandpa. He's
Yeah. Yeah. I hate that though. I don't like the fact that you
come
use his
in
age
and
against him,
win
bro.
right now because of his age.
Yeah.
You'll get 2
It-
contracts. When you get somebody like AR, you might get 3, maybe 4, depending on what's going on.
No, AR
Because
me.
is like deal or no deal. You got the $1 million case, and you got the $50,000 case. And they say, "Hey, look, you can get $500,000 right now, or you could take a chance." It's really a roll of the dice, and I mean that not just based on his talent, but also based on how his longevity. I say this because it's real. Mobile quarterbacks normally don't last that fucking long, dog.
I
Like
think
after
But you you
6,
you you
7 years,
keep
you're looking for another one.
I believe
you
we're
keep
agreeing
calling
that he's
him a mobile quarterback or run
that's just
first
like
quarterback,
Athletic. I
this
say
and
I
that.
didn't
athletic.
say
He's
I
just
didn't
an
say run
athletic
first.
quarterback.
I didn't
That's
say
true,
he's
Kendall.
run first quarterback. I said mobile quarterback, meaning that even Lamar Jackson started throwing more than he was running. Josh Allen throws more than they run. And I'm here. And Jalen Hurts throws more than he runs now. But the problem is them niggas getting beat, and all of a sudden those injuries are starting to pile up. Sean McDermott was just talking about how he's got to stop having Josh run so much because of his health. And that nigga ain't been in the fucking NFL more than 7 years.
I get it.
Mm.
I get it, but
You
it
know what I
doesn't
mean? Like when you put a motherfucking body out there on the line on the regular, I know y'all say, yo, but Cam got hurt in the pocket. This dude got hurt in the pocket. Nigga, I hear that. But when you see a motherfucker keep getting hit like that, and all of a sudden Jalen Hurts injured at the end of the year, Lamar Jackson injured in the playoffs, Josh Allen got hurt and had to play hurt through some of the year just to make sure his team got to the playoffs. That shit's going to add the fuck up.
Cam didn't get hurt in the pocket. Cam got hurt outside the pocket.
I'm saying
he got, but he was trying to make a.
You're playing a physical sport. People gonna get hurt. It don't matter what you play.
People get hurt every day, B.
That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing.
You just named quarterbacks that at one time they was on garbage teams and they had to do a lot to get to where they were, and they couldn't fix the offensive line in one swap. They couldn't fix this, so that guy had to create offense on his own. They just got Diggs year before last. That's like Barrow. He got hurt because he was on a garbage ass team. You see what I'm saying? So he got hurt. And then y'all alluded to Deshaun Watson. Why did Deshaun get hurt? Because he was on a garbage ass team.
Talk about Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers get hurt too.
Oh, Jalen. That nigga old as fuck. He's not in the same category though. But I said Jalen Hurts, and he had the number one offensive line.
How old he is, he has a ring. The problem is that we take certain terminology and we abuse the fucking word. It's just like when somebody say I love you. They just be saying it just to be saying it. Yeah, it's mobile to be mobile. You be abusing that shit.
First thing you say mobile, you think a runner.
Right.
So Kendall, basically what you're saying is the workload is different. That's the reason why that's why they get hurt.
Yeah. I agree with that. That's 100%, Petey. You're exactly right. The workload is different.
That makes sense.
AR gonna have a workload in Carolina?
Not exactly, because he ain't gonna start.
Who he go?
Andy Dalton. I hope so.
Who is mentor?
No. AR gonna have a workload in Oakland next year.
I'm gonna surprise y'all right now. If y'all think whoever we get, I don't care if it's CJ, Bryce Young, that they started, I'll bet you $50. I bet you don't start the first game. I bet you they won't.
I don't know, Pop. If it's
I might want that deal.
Hey, look, because I'm gonna tell you what they already said. Frank Wright, your GM, already said, hey, they probably won't start, especially if they're not ready. We're gonna put them in when we think they're ready.
So you think that Andy Dalton will win that whole competition?
I want you to go back and I want you to also go back and check everything I'm saying. He said, and we brought Andy Dalton in here to win games. He wants to win. We want him to win games for us. How is he winning games for you sitting on the bench?
Insurance policy.
Hey, Papa Bullets.
Insurance policy.
Papa Bullets.
Yes,
you sound like an intelligent guy, and I see you in the chat and stuff like that as well too, man. And you're a pretty intelligent guy. Do you think that Andy Dalton is a winner?
I mean, he's 3-time Pro Bowler.
I mean, when he was with the Saints, did he win?
Damn, more than Cam.
His position, his percentage was better than it's ever been in his career.
But how many games did he win? Like with the Saints? You don't want me asking.
Same amount as we did. I mean, it's just not. Well, see, the thing is, it's not one person winning the game. It's a whole team winning the game. But what we do is, because the quarterback is the number one guy, that's who put it on. When they win everything, we give everything to him. They don't talk about the offensive line who picked up this block, or the running back who chucked the defender off the side. We don't talk about that. We talk about who's the guy. So none of that will even matter as long as you win it. When you win it, everything else goes out the window. But when you losing, guess who we're gonna blame? You, number
the coach and the quarterback.
I've seen coaches turn they quarterbacks over, throw them underneath the bus.
Oh yeah, Matt Rule.
Thank you.
Oh.
Excuse me, sorry. I'm sorry. Excuse me, sorry. I'm sorry. My fault. I didn't mean to say his name.
Another name, man.
I didn't mean to say Lord Baltimore's name. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We do not say that name around y'all. But yeah,
I would not mention that.
We get all that shit up out of the building. We will not do that. We will not.
But no, I see what you're saying, Papa Bullets. But man, I don't. Andy Dalton. He was decent with the Cincinnati Bills. I'm sorry, Cincinnati Bengals. Not Bills, but Bengals. I don't foresee him doing that with us though. Honestly, I don't see him repeating that with us.
No, he passed his time.
That's
He just here because he gonna show the young quarterback how to be a pro, how to go in there and watch film and look for something. Him and the quarterback's coach, see, cause they all in the quarterback room together, and they gonna show this boy how to be a professional. Like somebody said, when you're in college, you got to go to class and you got to do this and you got to do that. When you're a professional, you go into the building at about 5 something in the morning, 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? They got breakfast for you there. They got lunch for you there. You there all day long. You know, sometimes you don't have a team meeting, you do this and that. Now, if you ain't got a
Mhm.
team meeting, they sitting around playing fucking ping pong like them niggas was
Mhm.
last year. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
go for it.
Andy Dalton is there to show this nigga, get off that goddamn ping pong table and come over here and
Mhm.
watch this film. You see what I'm
Hey,
Or
Will,
saying?
you gonna post this video?
let's go have a wide receiver meeting. Or
Will, you
Exactly.
posting this
have
show?
an
Or
offensive
grab,
line.
yeah, grab
Or
them boys up there from over there, yeah, the wide receiver boys right there and tell them to come on in the quarterback room with us.
let
I
me
ain't
tell you
never
You
what
see
seen
what I'm
Andy
saying?
Dalton do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Well,
trying to
but
say. Will
tell
you
that's
you
what
posting
they
this video?
supposed to fucking do. These niggas in there playing ping pong last year.
Mhm.
Will you posting this show?
yeah, it's live, baby.
I just make sure he posts. I make sure I need some leverage when we go back in a few more months. And, I just
Hey,
need it.
I love y'all content, man. Hey, man, y'all love y'all content, man. Y'all keep growing with this,
Appreciate it,
man.
man.
Anytime,
Appreciate it.
man.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Hey, hold up. Pat, why you say
Yeah,
that?
I just need it for. I just like to remember certain things. You know,
Okay,
I just
okay.
want it for
Man, I
leverage.
feel you.
See, Pat the sniper. Y'all gotta watch out for Pat.
Yeah,
Pat
Pat
the
a
sniper.
smart guy.
He know when to come in and when to come out. Pause.
I know what he
I just
doing.
like
Hey, keep the receipts.
Yeah, there you go. There you
I
go.
like listening and whatever. Just try to figure out what's up.
Yeah,
There's a
he
lot of
on
testosterone on
top of
here
it.
right now.
He on top of it.
Ooh.
Man, I'm getting hungry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me some
Man,
wings tonight.
J issue, you got what you think about it?
About what?
About the AR, the Bryce, the CJ. Where you at?
Uh, I've been stuck on CJ. His mechanics, his ball placement, his like. It don't matter if the receiver mid, down the field. The dude he placed the ball so nice. I'm not trying to like be stuck on him, but I'm just not. I ain't never seen that.
Hey,
Like
Jay, you right though. I
I
mean,
was, I was heavy on damn, let's do that with the Bengals. Joe Burrow, I was heavy
Joe
on him.
Burrow.
I like the Trey Lance. I mean, his situation, he went with the Jaguars, so you really can't. I'm not trying to give no excuses because I wouldn't give no excuses for players on my team. So but those type of quarterbacks, we had to pass them up because we was too high on the draft board. So
Mhm.
Hmm.
with this situation, bro, I'm stuck on CJ. I can't. I don't want nothing else.
yeah, I can't knock you for wanting him, man. You know what I mean? Like he's got it all. You know what I mean? He's a tough individual, got a great background. He loves football. Like we know he loves football, so he's not coming to make money. He already
Hmm.
got millions, you know.
He,
And
And
I
then
mean,
he gonna
with the Bryce Young situation, I don't have none against small bodies, but when you look at the like his height, Tua got messed up. I mean, he's more like heavier. You got Drew Brees. He lasted as long as he did because the ants was still in our players. I mean, we should have been focused on the offensive line, but the ants was taking our players. So you can't. I don't want to compare Young to those players, but at the same time, they don't last long. And
yeah,
then even when we had Cam, our division is so filthy how they was treating him and hit him.
mhm.
Nobody getting flagged, nobody getting kicked out, but Cam took those hits for years. Cam took those hits for years and got up smiling, and they was mad at him. So I'm not saying Stroud is Cam, but when you compare body weight and height, bro, he's gonna last, and our offensive line, we've been working at it for years. We ain't get it right. Cause I mean, I can name some horrible tackles that we done had, but as our line right now, bruh, I'm not finna pass up CJ. He just finna be nice in that pocket. Only thing we got to worry about now is wide receivers. I mean,
Hey man.
With me, I'm not happy about our receiver class. I don't even like Terrace Marshall. I'm not even gonna lie about it.
Oh, that's disrespectful. But all right.
Bruh. Even with him coming with the injuries, I don't see it. I mean, you got players that post about like them working out and getting in contact with the quarterback and doing private workouts. I don't see that from him. Only thing I'm seeing, because I follow him on social media, only thing I'm seeing is him promoting clothing, and that's his business. I mean, I would do the same thing, but at the
And that's
same
what
time,
happens a lot. Yeah, that's what happens a lot of times when these guys go to the pros. You know what I'm saying? They get
exactly,
focused on different shit.
yeah,
It's about their brand, about they doing it. See, they focus ain't all day football. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
The great ones, they keyed in, locked in on football.
yeah, and that's what threw me off Terrence
Especially
Marshall
when the
because
season starts.
I
So
expected so much from him coming from Devin Funches. You know the big bodies, Kevin Benjamin, Devin Funches. Who else? Ted Ginn, he wasn't a big body, but he still let us down. He was a lot of times he dropped cam ball. I mean, we just never had a wide receiver that just either dominated or just caught everything the quarterback threw to him.
In the word of the GOAT, that guy.
Man, so I mean, I don't know, bro. Or at us as fans, we see stuff different. I don't know, bro. I just go harder on players because I'm just not getting what we deserve. It's like players rather go to other teams and show out and respect them, but they come to Carolina and just chill. Like that's what I want to do.
You know why though?
But look, when you as a receiver, when you ain't got a quarterback to throw you the ball, it's kind of hard to stay focused on football. You don't have a quarterback.
I mean,
Name
they
Terrence
thought that.
Marshall's best quarterback, Sam Darnold.
Nah, I can't. I don't want
You
to
know what I
be
mean?
naming.
He
I
ain't
don't
have
want to
a
be naming the
quarterback.
quarterbacks.
PJ Walker.
But
PJ
when
Walker.
when we talk about quarterbacks, we look back at Cam, right? The dude that was doing a dabbing, the dude that people thought players would come and play with him. Nobody requested to come to Carolina. But this is a dude that's dabbing in. Come on, bro. I feel we need more. But that's just me. But I mean, we getting there. The cap
but
is
but but
looking.
but 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 hold up. He was dabbing, but he was winning. He was putting the team
Hey,
on his back.
yeah, hey,
You got to.
Kendall.
We did. Everybody say we did wrong by Cam because we never got him a left tackle.
Kendall,
We
I
never got him
noticed.
a receiver that could get separation.
I
I
noticed.
mean, come
That's bruh.
on.
If y'all hear me, bruh, I always bring up Ron because Ron supposed to been that dude that my quarterback need this, he need that. He
Yeah,
wasn't doing that, so
Defensive
we never
it
we
wasted
never
his
made
career.
we never made no big splash offensive moves on free
I
agency.
know
That's
that.
why y'all so excited right now because y'all never seen our team made big splash moves in free agency. We always, especially not the beginning of free agency like we did. It always be at the end.
We
We'll go
never
get
did it.
hot.
We never
We'll
I
go
did
don't
it
get
know.
Humpty Dumpty or some goddamn body. You
Stephon
understand what
Gilmore
I'm
was a
saying?
good one though.
Yeah.
Stephon
No,
Gilmore was
well,
a good one.
for a year. That's what really, Petey?
That's the only one I can give praise to.
Not for no year, bruh. It wasn't even a year. He was hurt too, and then he came back.
Like that's the only one I can name that was actually pretty decent.
and then he wasn't
My
in the free
man,
agency. We traded for him. We gave up we gave up quality draft for him. And like he said, like JS, you just said, for a
CJ
year
Henderson
Yeah.
rental.
was the biggest disappointment.
Who?
CJ Henderson was the biggest disappointment.
But that's
Yeah,
defense. I'm talking offense wise.
I didn't want him.
Sam Darnold was a good
and
pickup.
then and a bunch of that was reaction moves because somebody got hurt. See, we'd have never had Gilmore if JC didn't get hurt.
Sam Darnold was a good offense, man.
I'm trolling. I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
Y'all,
Don't get me. Don't get me.
I'm at the slide out. You know, the rest of my amazing panel boys, they gonna hold it down for y'all. You know, I gotta get up early and whatnot. But
Pop a bullet.
hey, if y'all enjoyed yourself, Man, like, share, subscribe, man. Hit that thumbs button. You know, we just Panther fans that just want to talk to their other Panther fans. So y'all come through, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, Poppy.
No doubt.
All right,
All right,
Pop.
Pop. We'll
Hold it
see you
down.
later, bruh.
For sure,
What's
for sure.
poppin'? Papa Bullet.
But
Back to
with
regular
that
schedule
being said,
program.
with that being said, anyway, you know, let's see what we'll go to now. We'll take the next one. What do y'all think with this 3-4 defense and everything Evero has already put together, because he requested some of these guys that we got in free agency. He requested them. And then the best thing about it, they got big men, y'all. They got big men
Pause.
that other teams couldn't afford to retain. Not big men that were over the hill. Like when we got Matt Ioannidis or somebody like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got big men, quality big men. You don't
Yes, sir.
usually do that. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir.
That doesn't usually happen.
Yes,
So
sir.
what do y'all think about those moves?
I think it was a solid pickups, man. I respect it, man. And it shows that the as everyone's collectively listening to each other. You know what I'm saying? What they needs and wants is, and I guess
Yeah,
Fitterer is actually going out there and Temper as well too, are also collaborating and getting them what they want. You know what I'm saying? They not holding no
Right.
punches.
yeah. That's one thing. Like say, everybody is dialed in and listening now. You know, listening to somebody. It ain't just
Yeah.
one person saying, "Oh well, I can't use Carlos Dunlop." You know what I'm saying? Dumb
Right.
shit. Yeah.
Right.
And that's why I
I'm
like
ex-
the communication.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm just want to see how it's gonna all pan out. You know, collectively when they add some more additions to this already solidified type of defense right now that we have. I mean, it can only get like I say, it can only get better. But I want to see that attacking how that secondary attacks that backfield, man. Because I want it to be like a no fly zone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like anytime you
Yeah.
throw some or if you get ready, it's already picked, and you know what I'm saying. We're gonna react. That's some type of defense I'm looking for.
And I think they'll be doing that because I'm looking at what they was talking about when he was talking about these different packages, and not even the fronts, but the way they gonna move with these linebackers like a Jeremy Chin and people like
Hmm.
that, where they gonna and Frankie Louvu, how
Hmm.
he's gonna blitz these guys. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah.
How they gonna when you just said attacking, that's what they setting them up to do. They're gonna attack, you know, at the line of scrimmage.
Are we gonna get rid of the zone? That's my question. What are we doing with that?
That's what I kept wondering about. Are we gonna get rid of that completely? I hope they just keep it like a mixed packages type deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where they can kind of go in either 4-3 sometime, but not at all times. But they'll completely do away with it.
Yeah, 'cause
I thought they don't completely go away with it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be more of they gonna go in there and come out of it. Like they said that 3-4 is gonna be the main base coverage. But like he
Okay.
said, we ain't gonna be in it like, a
consistent.
whole
Oh.
hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna show
Okay.
us these different fronts and hide a lot of, where a
Yeah.
lot of these other teams had these robbers coming across, you know what I'm saying, to stop people in
Yeah.
the slot and stuff like, and we never did kind of, more
Wow.
traditional Mike Will base, just sitting there in that
Yeah.
4-3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we ain't gonna see that this year.
Okay.
We're gonna show people a lot of sneaky stuff.
Now, if they can finesse that CJ Henderson and get him off the books, well, I'll be like, okay, these some geniuses right here. They know what they talking about. You
Shit,
know
get
what I'm
DJ
saying?
off the books. Shit.
Oh, damn. Yeah, get CJ out of here, bro, please. And
Yeah.
take
Well, he ain't costing us nothing though, Petey. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, by the time they come along and draft somebody, if they say with the 39 again, with that coveted 39, like I'm talking about, or either the 93, they end up and getting us another cornerback.
hey, hey, bro, listen. He costing us games. It's his problem,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, that's true. That's the
I'm
big
proud of
problem.
buddy.
That's the biggest damn problem. He costing us game. But like I said, right now, he's a cheap motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, that we gonna have to use for a depth piece. We're gonna have to use him for a depth piece
We
because
could
him
have
and Keith Taylor, they've already got them in on the roster on the rotation right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Until we see something else different. I mean, that's what we're gonna have to roll with right now.
True. I still want to flush that turd down the drain though. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Yeah, let's flush
Yeah,
that turd, bro.
you got to. You got to. If you
Because
need
I mean,
if you got to get a damn plunger, you got to get him up out the building.
exactly. Honestly, I do want a safety out of this draft though. I want that Jamie Robinson though. I will not stop saying that. I want Jamie Robinson. I need that. I need him bad. Pause. Need that bad. I
Man
need
crush.
that.
Okay.
I need that one, bro. He got too much fire and grit in him. I like that.
We can grab
I
him in
need
the
it on my
third
team.
round though.
Hey man, I don't care what we have to do, just as long as they get him, execute and get him. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Please. Have y'all seen that man tape, man?
I have. Oh my
That man
goodness.
is fire, bro. I need that on my
This
squad.
guy, yeah, he going. I mean, we're gonna do. I mean, we're gonna do a lot more mock drafts before, because what we got like a month before this draft come on, something like
Not
that.
even
Yes,
a
sir.
Close
month.
to
Not
Yes,
even a
Not
sir.
month
even
though.
that.
It's
it.
3 weeks.
Yeah, you'll see some mock drafts, man, where you're gonna see a lot of guys that that we want or that we think we can fill holes with. But
Mhm.
I mean, ultimately, yeah, it's up to them what Scott Fitter and Wretch and Evero and Deuce Staley and whoever else want. But it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be surprises too. It's gonna be some surprises come off of that.
If they pick up Will Levis or AR-15, I would
Oh
no
no,
longer
no,
be. I would no longer be a Carolina fan. No, I'm
no!
lying.
Come
I'm
on,
lying.
Pat. You gonna
I'm
say it
lying.
like
I'm
that,
lying.
Petey?
I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm lying.
Here
I'm
we
lying. I'm
go.
lying.
Here
I'm
we
lying.
go.
Hey,
Hey,
listen here.
Kendall, I'm standing on that.
Yeah.
I'm lying.
What?
I'm lying.
That you out of you out of here, Jay?
Hey, I'm out of here. I've
You
been a
might as well
fan
go
since
and
I
leave
was.
now.
Hey, I've been a fan since I was 13. I'm 29. Hey, I'm done.
Hey, bro, listen.
Hey,
I've been here before. I've been here. We had Jimmy Clausen and amongst some more worse individuals. So I mean, I've been here before.
Exactly. If you
Ain't
made it
nothing
through
new.
Clausen, and you made it through Matt Moore, and you made it through Vinny Testaverde, you
Yes,
done
sir.
seen some bad days.
Yes, sir.
yeah,
It don't hurt me at
yeah.
all.
But one thing they know, this is what they know, and this is what a lot of people been saying. They got some pressure on them because they saying they can't fuck this up. Cause you're not gonna have a shot at this picking number one. We probably won't have a shot at this for a minute.
True.
Even if we did fuck it up, I don't
Next year
think
ain't
we'd
no
ever hit.
first.
We wouldn't hit. Yeah, we don't have a first next year, and
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be that bad to be number one with the team that we got. We done showed that because we won 7 games with a Mayfield and a Donald.
Mm.
So I don't think we'll be that bad to be a number one, even if we do fuck it up.
I mean, we'll be
I
helping
mean,
the Bears out, honestly.
but we missed Steve Wilkes. That was the 5 behind that team with Steve Wilkes.
Yeah, you see what coaching does?
Yes, sir.
That's just
It
coach.
changes
That was
things.
just coaching.
It's like prayer. It changes things.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know
That
why
boy,
that touched me just now,
that
but
boy,
that hit me.
that boy about the coaching in
Yeah,
the
what
prayer.
Q?
It's like
Hey, no,
prayer
hey,
change things.
y'all think we should go for a running back?
Yeah. In the 4th round, Chase Brown, you got Kenny McIntosh, you got all these guys that'll be sitting there at running back. You got to pull a plug on one of those guys. Devin the Chain. I mean, you got 3-4 different guys in the 4th round that are gonna be sitting right there. You can't miss one of them guys.
Hey, my other Mike, I forget Mike, the other Mike last night, older Mike, said something
Oh,
that was ringing
Atkinson.
that bell. Yeah, that was ringing my bell. He said, you know, offensive line and running back, because we don't value the running back like that. Now the top running backs will not be there, but there's going to be some backs that's going to be
Some
undrafted
bruisers.
free agents.
Oh.
Now they're going to be undrafted free agents. We can just invite them to camp. Y'all got to say it's going to be a lot of undrafted free agents that's going to be coming to the Carolina Panther camp.
But Kendall, there's one guy, like I said, I got put on this guy named Chase Brown from Illinois. And if you go back and watch the film, just go back. Everybody do me a favor. When you get a chance, go look up his film. Go look up his highlights. And I'm telling you, this dude is electric. And he will be in the 4th and 5th round, somewhere up in there for us to get. If you got a chance to pick him up and you pair him with Miles Sanders, oh my God.
Why is he so low? Why is he so low?
Because basically his division, Illinois is over there in the Big Ten.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so he had 1,600 yards. He had over, I think it was like 11, 12 touchdowns. I mean, the cat put up some numbers. He was averaging almost 20 yards a carry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And another thing, Petey, this draft is loaded. That's why it's so loaded. That's what I'm saying. You're going to have a bunch of undrafted free agents. This draft is loaded because of COVID.
Are y'all sold on?
You ain't got but so many spots.
Are y'all sold on Chuba?
Nope, not even Black.
No, not close. Not even close.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all for saying that. I appreciate y'all for saying that because I'm definitely not sold on this, man. But
Chuba got brick hands.
Blackshear is cool, but I mean, I want more. I'm sorry. I'm a glut. I need something more.
Blackshear good? You only seen him 3 times.
Yeah, but think about this, Jay. If he was the future or whatever, we'd have never went and got Miles Sanders. If Chuba was worth a fuck, we'd have never went and got Miles Sanders. You understand what I'm saying? Because they'd been next man up.
His best year, Miles Sanders' best year was last year. That was his best, you know what I'm saying, year. But I like the pickup. I respect the pickup, but it's like we could have got more. We could have did better, man. We could have got something more.
You ain't satisfied? Talking about with Miles Sanders?
You
ain't satisfied, Petey?
I'm a glut, man. I need something more. But I'm thinking for future-wise. I'm thinking future-wise. I'm thinking future-wise, bro. I'm thinking future-wise.
This man had over 1,200, close to 1,300 yards. He had almost 10 touchdowns.
Last year. I said last year was his best year.
But look, we keep saying right now, if we could get a running back to his caliber behind this line, we got, oh my God. Deontay Foreman is nowhere next to running back he is.
You know what my problem is with Miles Sanders is this, man. Let me go ahead and give y'all insight because y'all haven't took a look at this man's injury history, bro. He got injury problems too. So it was like we pretty much picked up Christian McCaffrey 2.0.
Well, for $6 million compared to the $16 million we was giving Christian McCaffrey,
there you go. You snatched that out of my mouth, Q. You snatched that out of my mouth.
Did you put it that way, Q? I guess
for $6 million.
Hold that in 2 years, Petey, we can get out of that contract.
Hold that L, Petey.
Well, I guess since you put it that way, Q, I guess it don't sound that bad.
Yeah, for $6 million, you got a $10 million difference at running back now.
Since you bring up money, you know what I'm saying? You know, since you bring up money, it ain't that bad.
Yeah. I got you, dog.
But I mean, as far as future wise, because I don't think he's gonna be able to last with that type of impact, bro. Like he's not gonna be able to take that. He's
24.
Take a look at his injury.
He's not a bruiser. That's why the injury's piling up. But I'm not gonna pass him up.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see.
I think you're reaching, bro. You gotta give him a chance, bro. Man, give him a chance.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Like I'm trying to be, but it's like because my people are they Eagles fans. You know what I'm saying? They Eagles fans. My people are Eagles fans. So I mean, I kind of got an insight on how those guys, how they kind of like run. They, you know what I'm saying? Some of their players, and Miles Sanders has always been one of those, you know what I'm saying, respectable players. But sometimes he screws me inside the what is it called? What's that? What they play on like during the season? Fantasy draft. Yeah, fantasy. He be screwing me in fantasy, bro. So I mean, hey, that's.
I mean, I feel you because I'm out on Terrence Marshall. I feel you. I feel where you coming from. Oh, don't start with Mr. Plastic. Oh yeah.
He screws me in fantasy, bro. I'm
glad I ain't the only one.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Mr. Plastic. Mr. Plastic.
There y'all go. Now when he fuck around have about 900 this year, then what y'all
Kendall,
gonna
he is
call?
not going to have 900
No, he's
yards.
not.
Stop it.
If
He's
he
going to have
don't
about
have
500 yards this year, and
And
that's
one
about it.
touchdown.
Q, don't do him like that,
And
Q.
one
Don't
Maybe
do him like
touchdown.
that. I get him anywhere from 6 to 8.
You got a
What?
lot more faith in him than I do.
Yeah, I give him
If
6
y'all
to
see
8.
Funches 2.0 in the chat, that's me.
How you see
Now I'm
6
gonna tell you,
touchdowns from him?
I'm
Damn.
gonna tell you this: 6 to 8, and if he have a major injury this year, I'm through with him. If he don't give me
Kendall,
6 to 8, and he have a major injury, I'm through with it. I
Kendall.
take everything. Yeah, I'ma sick y'all on it. Get his ass. That's what
He
I'm gonna say.
number 3. He's wide receiver number 3, bro. He not gonna see the field that much. Stop
Hey,
it,
he better be
Kendall.
lucky. He better be
He
lucky.
ain't gonna
Shai
be.
was dropping them balls.
Yeah.
Shai should have took his spot. Honestly.
Think about it. DJ Shark is ahead of him. Adam Thielen is
DJ
ahead of
Shark
him.
just had DJ Shark just had that damn clean out surgery shit.
I
He's
don't
not
give a
gonna
damn
be
if he just had
first
walk on
beginning of the
water
year.
surgery. I don't give a damn.
That
He better
motherfucker,
than
I'm gonna
Terrence
tell
Marshall.
you, that shit gonna motherfucking be. He gonna have swelling and all kinds of shit, and he gonna fight that shit all year long.
That's
Kendall, you
crazy.
act like the nigga gonna swell for 4 months. What the fuck?
I ain't say 4 months, but you ain't gonna have a 17 game season, and you just had a clean out surgery, and you're not gonna have.
What month it is, Kendall?
Yeah, but you go check the thing. They say he may
I
be
just asked
ready.
a question.
They say
What
he
month
may
it is?
be ready. Huh? It's
What
not.
month
What
it
is it? It's April.
In March. He had his surgery 2 days ago. April, May, June, July, August.
And
Here we go. 5 months later. You mean tell me he gonna be dealing with that?
The report say he may be ready.
Kendall, you ain't no damn surgical doctor.
I ain't saying ready for the whole season. They say he gonna be ready for the season, but they
now
talking
your
about
ass
like camp
reaching.
and OTAs and all that stuff like that. He might not be 100% to be on that motherfucking ankle.
Well, 80% of DJ Chalk is better than 100% of Terrence Marshall Jr.
Yep.
Come on, man. They had the same injuries, Q.
Mr. Plastic ain't worth a fuck. How
ankle,
many
shit
times
like
I tell
that.
you that? All right, you got faith in Mr. Plastic. That's you.
You don't have yards over Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson.
See,
and
you living off of that first year of college that you won't let go. You won't let it go.
They did say as long as you have the faith the size of a mustard seed, that's all you need. The size of a mustard seed. That's it.
So y'all ready to chunk the man? Y'all ready to get his ass out of here? Y'all ready to chunk?
I don't know why we drafted him. To be honest,
he's a waste of a pick. You damn right. There you go.
No, YGM is a waste of a pick.
You fucking right. They're in the same boat together.
YGM did more than he did. I mean, I don't
No,
want him.
no,
No,
he did.
I don't want him. But still, I don't.
No, he did.
Hey, I
2
don't want
sacks
him.
in 3 years.
I don't want him, but he did more.
2 sacks in 3 years.
At Penn State. What?
YGM career is 2 sacks. That's a damn shame.
2 fucking sacks.
He worked hard for them. He worked hard for them. Please, he worked hard.
What do you mean he worked hard?
He might
work hard for those
the
2
tackle,
sacks,
but
man.
he worked hard.
Oh my God, that boy there is below dumpster juice with his sorry ass.
But stall him out, Debo. God dang.
I ain't never seen. I just hit the boy knees ain't right. His ankles ain't right.
Peter, I said, boy, I said I'm gonna get that nigga that. I said I'm gonna get YGM jersey. I said that boy gonna be our defensive end. That boy gonna be. Boy, woo, Lord, I was so glad, but that'd have been money wasted.
They said he was gonna be the next Peppers when he was coming out the draft.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yep. That's what they were saying. That's what we were thinking.
Yeah,
I ain't been thinking that shit. I'll tell you right now, I always had questions about this cat because I kept looking at him and I kept saying he seemed a little shy on that defensive line. I don't know what it is, but he can't seem to get past. Yeah. Like you look at him in practice, he cannot get around the edge of guys. He cannot beat his person consistently.
He came from what's that dude that played for the Cowboys, the linebacker over there? What's his name?
Talking about Van Esther? Who you talking about?
The linebacker.
Black boy. Ah man, I know who you talking about.
Cause they played together.
Michael
Man.
Parsons.
Penn State.
Michael Parsons. Yep.
Michael Parsons.
They kind of like saying that those two was, I guess, a great tandem when they was there. So I mean, you thought that some of that greatness would have rubbed off on him, but I guess it skipped a few generations.
That boy lazy.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing rubbing off on him but peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with his sorry ass.
None of his shit
Peanut butter eating motherfucker.
None of his shit didn't translate.
Come on, man. It's all about, man.
So y'all wouldn't ask for his autograph if y'all seen him in person?
Heck yeah.
Hell no. I wouldn't. I ain't.
Heck yeah.
I asked for
What
it.
you-
I mean,
What you gonna get his autograph for, Petey? What for?
I mean, just somebody
Two fucking sacks.
Just because
Two
it's
fucking
relevant.
sacks. Man, shit. Oh, that motherfucker
That's worth
autograph.
more than 200 yards.
2 fucking sacks.
Come on, man. It's all about, man. Give us a little bit of credit,
Fuck
man.
that shit.
Y'all hurting the self-esteem, man. Boost
First
him
of
up.
all, you to get his autograph, you'd have had to buy a piece of memorabilia with his name on it. You
No, I would
wasted
never
your
do-
money there.
No, he can write his name on a tennis ball. I'll be fine with a tennis ball. It don't have to be a football or anything like that.
Oh, fuck him. Yeah, to gross motto. Hell nah. Get your ass up out of here. Fuck that nigga.
Damn.
Oh, dang, bro. Hey, are we getting another middle linebacker in this draft, or are we going towards a free agency?
It's gonna be hard because see, we ain't got enough picks now to get enough bodies. So we at this point, I done come to the realization we ain't gonna get everything we need this year.
I'll let that money roll over to next year.
They might finesse. They might be able to finesse.
Finesse who? Burns looking for a contract. Him and Chin.
Yeah.
And Burns.
Yeah.
If
And they gonna get it.
If I was Chin, I would hold my tongue. If I was Chin, because you got
Nah, they
he caught a high STD a couple times. He got burnt.
Damn.
Nah, he ain't gonna be playing that same position. He gonna be playing like he was playing his rookie year. He getting ready to come back.
You wanna know what the funny thing is, Kendall? Jeremy Chin got burnt by Hayden Hurst last year. Ain't that some ironic shit?
Yeah.
Now he on our team.
He needs some antibiotics then.
I thought Hurst just caught over him.
But Hurst did a jump ball over Jeremy Chin. Remember, because they had us up at 35-0 at the halftime. Remember?
Hey Q, guess who else?
Who that?
DJ Shark.
Yeah, DJ Chark had
stall Chin out.
109 yards against us.
Hey, stall Chin out.
Oh, we gonna stall him out, huh? All right. YGM though.
Oh, no, put him. Hey, put him on the grill.
Hey.
Boy, that's a shame.
Hey, nah, though. Nah, he DJ Chalk did serve him up though. He did serve him up a 2-piece in the biscuit. For real. Him and was it D Jackson too?
D Jack.
Yeah,
DJ been getting beat, man, around here the last 2 years, man. He got to be phased out of here too, you know.
Yeah, hey, I'm thinking he declining, bro. I'm thinking he coming out of his prime, bro. And the sad part is he's still young.
He too fast for that though. He too fast to be getting burnt.
Well, wait a damn minute because all he do is get burnt. I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. It's like how if you were in a 4-2 flat, how the heck is you getting burnt, bro? I mean, what is it, 4-2, 4-3?
Injury.
It's the angles and the positioning that he takes against these guys. Like I watched Jalen Waddle give him the fucking business on route running, and he just can't keep up with it
all game.
Yeah, all game long. Like
and
Terry
it was
McLaurin
unknown wide receivers too, not just Waddle, but it was unknown wide receivers cooking them up.
Man, Terry McLaurin gave that nigga the business too. He sat him down, and I mean, it was horrible.
I'm talking about
and it's because of injuries. You see what I'm saying? Because see, he could be walking around there like Cam Newton was walking around there hurt.
Hey,
I'm all right. You see what I'm saying?
Kendall, I can't give you that. He brought up the injury once he kept getting burnt. You don't remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I did see that a couple times.
He used it as a
play it off with an injury. When
yeah,
bro.
You talking about DJ?
Yeah. When he was getting burnt, he would like hold his leg as if the injury is hurting him. And he'd get back in the next play.
and use full speed.
Like, why are you dressing and playing if you that hurt, bro?
Man.
Stop faking
He
it.
full of shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
D-Jack full of shit, man. Look, he would try to get his money that year, and he knew that was a contract year for him, and so he tried to force his way on that field. But after he got burnt toast, he realized quick he fucked his money up.
Yeah. If I stay out here, I'm gonna fuck my money up. I'm hurt. If I stay out here, I'm gonna fuck my money up.
Well,
that's why they let his ass go out there on the market.
Think about it,
he didn't have no buyers.
No buyers, because he fucked himself where the Panthers was his only place that he could go to.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wanted him.
I mean, Buffalo might take him. You know what I'm saying?
But that is Carolina North.
Yeah, I mean, and then on top of that, the West out there might take him.
Yeah, that's Carolina West. San Fran over there.
That man's zone, he be like 30 yards and still get hurt. I'll just be confused.
If they took Miles Hartfield, I'll be damned if they wouldn't take no Dante Jackson.
Miles Hartfield took Sam Darnold and Miles Hartfield, and they took
Donald,
and they took Denzel, the coach.
Hey, when they look at quarterback, that motherfucker might be playing Sam Darnold.
No, they went through 4 quarterbacks last year.
Yeah, quarterback's been getting hurt over there, boy.
Them boy got a black catwalk around there.
It's got to. Black superstition.
Sam Darnold could be the starter in motherfucking San Fran. Damn!
I hate it, boy. I swear they're going to hate that life. Boy. I'm just glad he's somebody else's trash. I mean, trash.
Somebody else's problem. Damn right, Peter. He's somebody else's problem now.
Somebody else's trash.
Somebody else's problem, boy.
I mean, Trevor.
Wait a minute. Matt Rule said that he.
Oh, Q.
You gotta get him out of here, Peter. You gotta get him out of here, Kendall. Kendall, you gotta get him out of here.
Oh, I can't get myself up out of here.
I can't get him up out of here. Hey, bro, you know better than that.
The cancer said that he gave a 2nd and a 5th round pick for this guy. Because he got value. He could use him.
And he picked up his 5th-year option without seeing him play.
Hey.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's what got his ass up out of here. Same year.
But see, my thing is, our general or our owner pretty much had to learn a valuable lessons that you cannot go off analytics, you dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would you give a coach out of the NCAA that has never had an NFL coaching experience
because
that
he
type
treated
of money,
this like
bro?
This was college? He let that coach get everything he wanted.
And now you had to learn a valuable lesson. You wasted all that money, and now he sued your ass. Come on, bro.
Yeah, he ain't gonna win that though. Think about it.
But
that boy
he
ain't
look
been doing
like
nothing
me,
but
smell
stealing
like
money.
me, feel like me. Yeah,
you so bad.
Oh, no. They gonna have to give him that money now. He gonna get his money.
That nigga ain't getting that money, man.
They just holding it.
They owe him $5 million. But think about it. He was such a bad coach that they could not fulfill the rest of his contract because he was just that bad. Now, he feel like it's owed to him, but think about it. He's been robbing us full of money. Exactly. He been robbing the franchise. He did not produce.
Ain't did shit.
But now from what I heard though, Q, they said that they got to give him that $5 million. You know what I'm saying? Now Nebraska contractually. Nebraska ate up some money too. You know what I'm saying? When they come get him, because he was still under contract when he got fired. Even though he got released or whatever, he was still under contract. Because the contract was for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to buy out some other contract to get it.
Kendall, don't you tell us what to do with our money?
I'm just saying.
Because leave it up to me, he gonna get a kids meal from McDonald's.
Now, yeah, I can understand what Tepper say. I ain't paying that country bum shit. That's what Tepper said. So he told you can come get it, you sue me, whatever. Eventually, they might pay him a little bit, or they might take it into arbitration and shit like that, and end up getting them half of it. Because that's what they're gonna do. You see what I'm saying?
Tepper said, come get it back in blood.
Yeah.
Get that shit back
That's
in
probably
blood, bro.
that's probably what's going to end up. That's probably what's going to end up happening. And so then don't look at it like, oh man, the Panthers ain't got no money. The Panthers, they just don't want to pay that sorry motherfucker, and I don't blame them.
Exactly.
Temple gonna start taking. Temple gonna grab him by the ass, man. You gotta watch this shit. This gonna be crazy.
Give me my money.
Yeah.
Remember, Temple buy his old boss house. That's a petty motherfucker, man.
Exactly. So he ain't gonna pay. He ain't gonna pay Matt Rule till he take him to arbitration.
That's why the Carolinas didn't like him. He couldn't build no facility. You can't build none in the Carolinas.
No.
Well, wait a minute now. That ain't on Temple. That's on the city of Rock Hill.
Rock Hill.
South Carolina.
Yeah, they capping
Hill,
with
man.
the money, acting like they got it when they know they ain't got it.
They ain't have it.
Trying to finesse him into just saying, "Fuck it, I'll pay for the whole thing."
Yeah, they were robbing
Well,
Peter to pay Paul. That's why they called it. That's why they end up calling him. They tried to call him back and was like, "Yo, what they were doing was taking money from the state and the city municipality, and then paying their part. And then they were gonna tell Temple, look, we're gonna give you excellent. We're gonna stretch out your tax incentive. You know, if you go ahead and put this money here up." And he was like, "Nah, y'all told me back before COVID you was gonna be able to do this and this and this."
Okay.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, you can't sit here and say, "Hey, I'm gonna bring 100 million or 200 million to the table," and then say, "Well, hold on, let me wait till I get my income tax, and I'm gonna let my income tax cover."
Oh man.
And see, and what he just said is true. That's true. Because see, COVID came, and see, we the city, and how the city get their money off of taxes. And then see, when COVID came, all these restaurants and all this and that shut down. So you can't tax nobody that ain't there no more.
Yeah, you need to have cash money coming to the table when you do something like that. Them boys say, "Hold on, let me get my income taxes and let me let that pay for it." Y'all some
the
crazy
money got fucked up.
motherfuckers.
You didn't work like
That's
that.
crazy.
Then everybody want to blame David Tepper. Oh, Tepper fucked that up.
Tepper is a smart businessman for pulling out because he's saying, "Okay, y'all bullshitting on y'all side.
Yep.
I'm not going to foot the whole facility because I'm a billionaire and I want to stay a billionaire, not being a billionaire by being a jackass."
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let nobody
and
push
his
me into
money
that.
is soon departed, and he ain't no fool.
I'd have left them niggas high and dry too.
Yes, sir. Y'all
You
pick
can't
this shit up.
You can't finesse Vanessa.
Yeah,
exactly. That's like all us saying we going on a trip somewhere, and then y'all said two of y'all said, "Hey, I ain't got the money right now. I'll give it to you when we get there." Knowing damn well you ain't gonna pay it when we get there. And I'm gonna end up having to pay that whole share. So Tepper like, "Nah, fuck that. I back out. I ain't got time to bullshit around with y'all, man. Y'all work. Y'all.
No game with y'all.
Are you from South Carolina?
Yes, sir.
I can hear you a geeky, ain't you?
Yes, sir. Charleston, South Carolina, to be exact.
Yeah, I can hear it all in your accent, dog.
Yes, sir. You already know what time it is, man. Y'all already see it. Your boy Dub Q hails from Charleston. Show that love.
I can hear it all in you.
Yes, sir.
My people, they some geeks.
What side? They from over here?
They from Charleston, yeah. They from Charleston.
What side of Charleston?
What's the name of that little freaking place? I'll get a name for you.
I'm over here in North Side, North Charleston.
They from like a little one of their little country ass side, man.
Oh, so you know Charleston White. Okay.
Yeah, they from the
Old Charleston, old Chuck White. Shout out to Dom. He said he got people in South Carolina too. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they all in that area and New Orleans area too. But I never get Saints fan.
Come on over here, get you a little bit of crawfish, sit down, eat some seafood, and come kick it with your boy Dub Q over here in Charleston.
I'll do that, but I ain't eat no cunch though.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. You got to try a little bit of something in life. Come on now.
I ain't getting no cunch, bro. I'm sorry. I can't even do it. I ain't eating no large snail, dog. Sorry.
Well, let's get some let's get some crawfish then, or some Cajun food.
I eat some roaches now. Some
roaches.
There you go. Now I ain't fucking with you on that.
Some roaches.
That's what they call crawfish. Some sea roaches, bro. That's what they basically is.
Bro, did you know I got stalled off of some of that food when I went to see it like it really do look like that, bro. I'm telling you, the shit
Yeah, I'm
was so
telling you.
nasty. The bitch, if it crawled to the side, boy, I can't describe it. The thing made my throat tighten up.
I'm telling you.
But it
I'm telling
tastes
you.
so good.
It's yeah. If it's cooked right, yeah, it tastes good. I'll put it that way.
With the little beady little eyes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like a sea roach.
Oh, don't
That's
do that. You're ruining it for me. Oh man, but
or
shout out to
outside.
everybody who here, man. We appreciate y'all pulling up tonight, man. Show that love, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what time it is.
Please do. What way is that?
Me and Wade split maybe
Okay.
about a month or so ago. We look, everything was going good, and then it's like we it just decided that we will work better separately.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So
Long.
I still support the brother, man. Y'all go over there, Life is a Wave podcast. Show them that love over there.
That's how I should be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No ill feelings whatsoever, man. Just have to, do what's best for us.
Yeah. I love the content though, man. Y'all some funny dudes, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, Doc.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Go. What you got,
Yo,
man? You
well,
good?
man, y'all going over there to that Mud Ink Outlaw TV. Like I say, man, Tuesday before the draft, I'm gonna do a major giveaway to launch the channel. Like I said, we come with some fire over there. That's Mud Ink Outlaw TV. Go over there, like and subscribe, and then you'll go ahead and subscribe to everything so you can see when that giveaway is going on. You can see when that new content is being dropped. Got a couple videos over there right now, and check us out. But the best is yet to come. Mud Ink Outlaw TV. Let's get it.
Uh-oh,
And
King Dale in the
please,
mix.
please don't forget the GOAT Morning Show. Go ahead and talk morning show on Black Cat Panther podcast on
Yes,
Uh-oh.
sir.
Tuesdays and
Yes,
Uh-oh.
sir.
Wednesdays.
We got a bevy of things coming up for y'all. We got a meet and greet coming up. Look, the GOAT Morning Show is going to be Tuesday and Wednesdays. We're going to have the Pop and Pat Show that's going to be coming on Saturdays. Look, your boy Dub Q has got his hands in everything, man. So y'all rock with your boy.
Mm-mm-mm. Dang, well, y'all boys out there doing it.
Yeah, just a little bit. Little
My boy
T.
Kendall in the mix. I see you, Kendall.
Uh, well, I got this thing completely mobile, so I was able to do a little something there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, about time, dog. Shit.
Shout
Your ass,
out to the GOAT.
your ass need this shit for real, for your cause you kind of be spot on sometimes. Sometimes
That
you
nigga say
young
Okay.
sometime.
I take it sometimes. I take it sometimes and being wrong all the time now, Peter.
for the most part.
Yeah.
You speak logically sometimes.
Yes, sir.
I have to get it to you. But this is PD Quick from the 704 Charlotte Brown podcast, man. So you know what I'm saying, showing some love. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying to you guys,
Yes,
man,
sir.
and always loving the content, man. And I will
Yes,
continue to
sir.
tune in. Already like, share, and subscribe. And some of you guys should also do the same. Follow.
Yes,
Hit that
sir.
notification
Yeah.
button as well too. So that way you don't miss nothing.
Yeah.
I'm an
That
avid
704, man.
watcher.
Like I said, that Twan was doing that thing with that versus.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
sir. I'm an avid watcher of the show, man. Every chance I get, I'm always watching.
Yes.
Whether I comment or in the chat sometimes or not, I've always been watching. When it was here, especially when it was between the lines, I was still watching, man. So
Yeah.
y'all got great content over there. And look, please, y'all go over there and subscribe to their channel. 704 Charlotte Bound. Show that love, man. We all want Panther family, man. Let's show that love.
Exactly. Hey, it's room for all the content for all of us, man. We just
Yes,
love the
sir.
Panthers, bro. We gonna continue to do that. So
No
whenever I
doubt.
can show love, I will. And hey, Kendall, especially Kendall, man, he a goat for real. I mean, we may not agree with everybody, but at the same time, I like to understand. I like listen to other people's opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of get their viewpoint because you might open my like literally. I ain't even gonna lie. I was on the AR-15 train until I watched that film. And I think Twan did a breakdown on it, man. And they kind of like, and I was like, hold up, bro. Come on, man. And even he was on the train at one point, but then when he broke down that film, I'm like, man, all right. Yeah, I gotta give me my bus pass, please. I gotta
But
come
see,
off
Peter,
that.
a lot of people jumped on the train at the combine. But you got to realize this guy, he's a project. Now
Yeah.
give him a quarterback coach. I guarantee I will bet anybody if he has a quarterback coach that's going to work with him it's going to at least take it's going to take a year, a complete year to get dialed in and
Give it
learn
to
how
me.
to do it the NFL way. But we ain't. But like I think somebody said it earlier. I forget what it was. We don't have time. We ain't gonna have with
That was me. I
the
said we ain't gonna have
weather
time to
in
wait for him to
Carolina.
develop.
Yeah. With the
Yeah.
weather in Carolina, the way we get every spice up, we ain't got time.
Right.
Somebody with kids, like somebody ain't never had no kids, and then you tell them to come watch their little niece or nephew, they ain't got time for that shit.
Hell
They ain't
no.
got time to be fucking with that motherfucker, man.
No.
Shit. Leave it there. Hell no. Don't bring him over here. That's what they gonna say.
Hell no.
No.
I like to watch my niece and nephew, but I like to return them too.
Yeah. You ain't got time to be making no bottles or fixing no breakfast and all that. Nah, I ain't got time. If you ain't used to mess with no kids, and that's the way the weather is over here, we ready to go win now. We ready to go, let's go play ball. So
Exactly.
all
That's
with
what
me
I'm
and Q
saying.
just said he got the potential, the upside if we was to draft him, to come along if we had time to wait. I think that boy be a special player.
All right, so let me play devil advocate here, because I'm gonna say something that's probably gonna piss a lot of people off. But this right here, hey, he may fall or rise in the NFL, but on Madden, oh boy, I bet y'all be using the fuck out of him on Madden. So I ain't gonna lie to you.
See right here. See, everybody want a nigga, nobody want a nigga. Ain't that so?
On Madden, Madden, I can use him. Hey, I can use him on Madden.
Oh my God! Don't want him in Carolina, but you gonna use him in Carolina, boy. I tell you.
Hey, I'm
Oh
sorry, I'm
bullshit.
just being honest, man. Gotta be honest with you. Shit,
Y'all
I made
bullshit.
Sam Darnold work. I would get my ass with Sam Darnold.
Oh no, sir. I'd have traded that nigga long
Yes,
time ago.
sir.
Oh my god!
No
I
doubt.
tried to use PJ Walker, but that was a fail.
No, he got to go too.
Yeah, give him his best pass.
Oh, Philip Bubba, he got to go.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather see Matt Corral before I see Andy Dalton. I ain't even
Oh,
gonna lie.
Here we
here
go.
we go.
Here we
I'm
go, man.
sorry,
Come
man.
on.
I'd rather see Matt Corral. I want to see what he can do.
That's another nigga that
I'm
shouldn't be
sorry.
spoken.
Hey, but look, hey Peter, have you heard the organization say anything about this motherfucker?
No, they have not. Not
Anything?
one thing. Not
That's a
one
clear
Okay.
thing.
indication.
Is that a good indication? Is that a good sign for him?
Uh, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. I mean,
It sounds like to me
No,
he not in a
hell
plan.
no. Hell no. He's not in no future plans. I can tell y'all that. I can bet that with that.
They ain't mentioned
He's
that
not
nigga
in no
one
future plans.
time. Oh, hold up.
Going
They
forward,
did mention him,
he gonna be
Kendall.
going out there. What?
Kendall. They
What?
did
That he
mention him.
hurt?
No, they said last week he was up for trade discussions.
Oh yeah,
oh damn,
yeah.
that's
The
hard,
They
Packers
bro.
are
packaged
open
his
to
ass.
trading him. That's what they
Yeah,
said last week.
To the
man,
Jets,
nah.
right? To the Jets, wasn't it? To the Jets.
It's a damn
I don't
shame.
know. If we can get that three back, see, we can't get that three back. If we end up getting a fourth, we done took an L.
Lord have mercy.
I think they said
We
he's going.
Josh Rosen.
I think they're trying to trade him to the Jets. I want to say, or
Try to
or
get something
Packers.
bite for his ass. Something bite for his ass. Damn.
Man, let
What
that
you think?
nigga
We
go
were
for a 7th round pick, man. Just let it go.
damn.
Cut your ties.
Damn, you really lose. You really losing, Q. You really
Yeah,
losing.
he's
God,
just that low on the totem pole for
God
me. Let him
damn.
go. Just let him go.
We came with
Let it
third for a nigga.
go.
We at least got to get a fourth
Let
out
it
of it.
go.
See, you want compensation. You got to get what you can get for this nigga. And I'm telling you, right now, he has nobody that wants him. So you got to get what you can. A 7th round pick can get his ass up out of town.
I'll say send him to Las Vegas, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Or the Commanders.
see. This is what you do. You wait to somebody. You hold on to him right now, and you wait to some. You're gonna have a quarterback injury. You're gonna have a quarterback injury, and you wait to somebody have a quarterback injury and start calling.
What you just dangled over his head like, hey, I got a quarterback over here if y'all want one.
I got one for you. Damn right, I got one for
Yeah.
you.
He ain't worth a fuck, but we got one for you.
Here
Yeah.
go here go the little carrot if you want one. Got some carrots.
Lord have mercy.
Out of Charlotte, bro.
If Matt Corral had any future, we wouldn't be at the number 1 pick right now.
I told y'all when they picked him up that night. When they picked him up that night, I said he ain't gonna never see the field. I said that. I said that boy cause they were calling for Baker when they were trying to get him at the same time. How you gonna do that?
Nobody really knows what he can really do, though. I mean, at his full potential, though.
It was a desperation move by that dude.
I do. I know what he can do. He can hold that damn clipboard and get the fuck out the way. That's what he can do.
Come on, Q. Hey, man, give him some hope, man. At least some, man.
Nah, man. I don't know.
No
but you ain't the only one talking about him. You ain't the only one talking about him.
Niggas argue me down for weeks about Matt Corral. I just let it go.
Well, I let Matt Corral go ahead and start. Start what?
That's another one.
After the game?
Frank Wright is a coach coming in here. He'd be a damn fool to take scraps and leftovers after the last coach did that same shit and got him out the door. Come on, bruh.
I'm just saying, I'd rather see him than Dalton. That's all I'm saying. Than Dalton. I mean, I'd rather see him than Dalton. I'm sorry.
Andy Dalton is a savvy veteran and can win games, bruh.
He's a sassy veteran.
Oh, Lord.
He's sassy veteran. He keep him where he at.
Bro, y'all act like that man handicapped.
I mean, he might as well be.
Damn, y'all treat this nigga like he handicapped, bro.
These some of the same cats that didn't want Derek Carr. Well, I'm telling y'all something else, boys.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. I'm guilty because I did not want that trash on this car. Hey, we already had a car already. We're not better repeat that same bull crap that we had years ago with the last car. Nah, keep him where he is.
The last car was a mistake. I mean, David Carr ain't did shit when he came here.
And what you think Derek Carr gonna be? The same doo-doo.
Well, brothers from another mother. I'm telling you,
this. Scrubs from the same blood.
Okay.
Come on, hey, kid, you really think he gonna do something? You really think he gonna do something over there? Do you really think he'll do something?
Yes, I do. In New Orleans,
he ain't gonna make no noise, bro. He ain't gonna make no noise.
Yes, I do.
But think about it, Petey. He got an offensive line. Trevor Penning, they just got a left tackle. They just got a right tackle. Think about it. Alvin Kamara, Chris Olave, Michael Thomas.
Yep.
They got weapons, and it's another receiver that I can't remember. What's that nigga name that came from the Browns?
Yeah. And you got to look at what they did. They weaseled their way back into the first round, and then they got picks all throughout. They man.
See, the only knock against the Saints is coaching right now.
Exactly, Dennis Allen.
Yeah. If they can figure out how to put it together, they'll be the biggest threat to us right now. Because they got weapons. They got the same. They built the same way we are. They got a quarterback. They got a running back that's a Pro Bowl caliber running back with an offensive line, and they got receivers that can get vertical.
And their defense is not no slouches by no means.
They got an old defense, but their defense can play. So, I mean, I would not count them out. That's why I keep telling people, I wouldn't get too cocky and say, okay, I ain't worrying about the Saints. Yeah. Nah, nigga, you need to keep your eyes, them your ops for a reason. Keep your eyes on them. I watch them niggas like study work.
You're not gonna walk. You're not just gonna walk into the dome right there and think we're gonna tear their ass up, and then we're not gonna tear. And they done danced on our ass there at Bank of America before now.
Now we swept them
again on the slope.
We swept them this year, but I promise you, we're gonna probably tie with them this year because of the way their team is. We're gonna probably go 1-1 against them this year.
We beat them twice last year, right?
That's what I'm saying. We swept them last year.
But you got to think, James. Like I told him earlier in the show, James' back broke, and then Dalton came in. Same Andy Dalton that we had. Dalton come in.
It hurt everywhere. Everywhere it hurts. It hurts everywhere.
Yeah.
It hurts everywhere. You know, everywhere pain. Just everywhere.
And then you know, Jameis out there, he ain't got no eyeballs. So on top of that, he can't see worth a fuck. So now he really in there. You know, it's really bad.
I thought he got a surgery or something done or some type.
He got
LASIK. Yeah, he got LASIK.
His eyeballs.
The laser.
Probably eat too much crab.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, but well, hey, go. I'm gonna leave this one to you. I'll let you shut it down. I'm out.
Well,
I gotta
no, we're
get up
gonna go
early.
ahead. We go ahead. You go ahead with your last words, and we'll go ahead because I'm almost at my destination over here, and it's gonna be real.
Okay then. Well, fellas, I appreciate y'all coming tonight, man. It's been a long one, 3 big ones, 3 big hours. So subscribe to the channel and like the video. That's all I got for y'all tonight, man. Welcome to
Man,
Black Cat Panther Podcast.
thanks, fellas.
Salute. Come back anytime, Petey.
Yes, sir.
We'll do. We'll do. RJ issue.
J issue. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
All right, fellas.
All right, y'all.